That's right. Oh yeah. You know the drill. You know the song. Oh yeah. What's up, guys? Fears. Audience. Fears. What is going on? Let me just plug these bad boys in and we'll be able to get rocking and rolling here. I want really good sound quality on this, so let me just plug it in. Sometimes I forget to plug them in. Okay. Okay, hello? Hello. Test. Test. All right, here we go. Yo, sugar water soup, buddy. You have to explain what this is. Is it like what type of soup is it? You know? You keep going on and on about the soup. What's going on? Anyway, welcome to the Fears Podcast, guys. We got a hell of a show for you guys tonight. Earlier, I was on, I almost said Randy's show. Excuse me, not Randy. Earlier, I was on Richie's show. Yo, Chicken Wizard, you're back. Thank God. Headset reminds me of the Starbucks streams, buddy. Oh yeah, because you've been a fan for quite a while. Yeah, good old Starbucks streams. Well, you never know. They could come back. Some days. Just some days I like better sound quality over the others, you know. Chicken Wizard, I owe you a big apology, buddy, because I don't know what the hell was going on. Someone was going into my channel. I don't know how. And like blocking all my loving and loyal fans. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck is going on, you know? And Chicken Wizard, we've hung out. We hung out, which, by the way, I still haven't uploaded that footage. Oh, God. Shame on Fears. I will get that footage up, Chicken Wizard, of me and you hanging out. I've just been, work's been crazy, and fucking the emotions have been crazy lately because someone's been coming in trying to sabotage my channel. It's been crazy, man. Anyway, oh, by the way, Chicken Wizard, you love horror movies. I love horror movies. I don't know if this is from a horror movie or from a video game or what, but I was at Goodwill today and I found this kick-ass shirt. Look at this. Chambers of Hell, motherfucker, with this like hand like scraping Fears' stomach with like all this blood and like ooze coming out. I don't know what it's from, but I got it for 50 cents and it is a comfortable shirt. The material is very comfy. So anyway, but yeah, Chicken Wizard, I owe you an apology because I don't know what the hell was going on. People were like contacting Fears going, hey Fears, like someone blocked me. I know you wouldn't block me. And I'm like, well, I'm like, I didn't block you. And then it just wasn't you, Chicken Wizard. Other people were doing it too. Like they'd contact me on Discord, they'd contact me on Instagram. Fears, what the hell, man? You're blocking me. I'm like, I didn't block you. So I didn't know what the hell was going on. So thank God you said something, Chicken Wizard. So it wasn't just you. It was now it was other people. I'm not accusing any of my mods. I don't think Visions would do that. I forgot that I had Sam as a mod. So I'm thinking maybe Sam did it. But again, I'm not accusing anybody because I really don't know. Who it was or what happened. So I thought in order to solve this, I thought, all right, the best decision to do is just to take away the mods because before I didn't have any mods and nothing bad happened, right? And then, so I took away the mods and then I just went on as many fans as I possibly could find and I unblocked everybody or as many as I could possibly find. So yeah. Chicken Wizard says, no apology needed, buddy. I like the shirt. Thanks, man. Well, this is the front. But again, I don't know what Chambers of Hell means. It could be like, like when you go to those haunted houses, especially they do it at the Darkness, Chicken Wizard. And Chicken Wizard, I don't think he'll mind me saying this. Chicken Wizard is from my home state, St. Louis, Missouri. So you've probably been to the Darkness, Chicken Wizard. Have you ever been to that haunted house? Oh my God, that fucking haunted house is bitching, man. Oh my God, excuse my language, but it is awesome. And they sell merch there. So I'm thinking either this is a horror movie shirt that I found at Goodwill, or it's a shirt that somebody made it like at their haunted houses. But check this out. Check this out. It's even got shit on the back. Here, I'm going to show you the back. Here, let me just back the camera up real quick. Check this out. Hopefully you guys can see it. Look at that. Pretty awesome. Listen, any shirt that's got the Fears Man's name on it, oh, I'm fucking buying it. I'm fucking buying it. Anyway, big shout out to the fans. Big shout out to the fans. Coffee first. In my awesome Exhume Visions personalized Fears Man mug. So yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it's crazy there. Lots of animatics and actors running around. Oh, it is. I mean, it's going fucking ballistic. Now, take in mind. Take this in mind, Chicken Wizard. You're true. That is true. But when you go in there, I haven't went there in a long time. The last time, oh shit, oh my God. The last time I went to the Darkness was 2016, 2017. It's been a while. It's been a while. Because I took my friend Carrie there, and she about shit her pants. So, yeah. But it's always a good time. Always good stuff. Always good stuff. Anyway, tonight's topics. I don't know if you guys are into Christmas stuff. The Fierce Man loves Christmas. Loves Christmas. We're going to be reviewing Mindwarp. Oh, shit. Some hilarious, crazy movie from the 80s that one of my YouTube fans suggested. They're like, hey, Fierce, you love all those dystopian, futuristic movies. I'm like, I do, because they usually 10 times out of 12 get the future a little right, and then the other half they get it just dead wrong, So we're going to be reviewing Mindwarp. I haven't watched Brain Scan yet. The key word is yet, but I will watch it. But it's a double feature movie. I watched this last night. Then we're going to be talking about the top 10 Christmas movies, because I don't know about you guys, but Fears Man loves Christmas. And then we're going to do the top 10 Christmas decorations. I'm also going to send Larry the link. Get Larry in here. I'm going to try. Let's get Larry in here. And because Chicken Wizard, Larry was one of those guys that got blocked. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck is going on, Chicken Wizard, how was your Thanksgiving, by the way? I forgot to ask you. Carmine, how was your Thanksgiving? How was everybody's Thanksgiving? Fierce Man's Thanksgiving was good. That vlog is coming. Chicken Wizard, I forgot to ask you, when we hung out, I've got two questions. When we hung out at my buddy's Toy Man Toy Show, if you've not checked out my friend Chris's Toy Man Toy Show in Missouri, you guys are missing out. You guys have got to go check it out. ToymanToyShow.com. Check it out. Two questions, Chicken Wizard. Well, actually three. One, Chicken Wizard, how was your Thanksgiving? I hope it was good. That's question number one. Question number two, when we hung out at the Toy Man Show, did Fears live up to your expectations? I'm just curious. Was it the most? Was it the epic Fears that you were hoping and praying for? I'm just curious, because you're a really good guy, Chicken Wizard. I enjoyed hanging out with you at the convention. Very nice guy, Chicken Wizard. You're the man. And number three, do you celebrate Christmas, Chicken Wizard? I'm just curious. Three questions. All right. While we're waiting for Chicken Wizard's response, I'm going to send Larry the link. So, yeah. Because I never really asked you, Chicken Wizard. I'm like, well, I wonder if I lived up to Chicken Wizard expectations. Hanging out. Because Chicken Wizard is not only a friend, he's a fan. He's a fan. He's a pretty nice guy. But yeah, you are right. There's a lot of fucking crazy animatics in that fucking um, uh, haunted house. Plus, it's been there forever. Plus, before it was a haunted house, it was like a creepy like toy factory or some shit. And then the toy factory went out of business, and they bought the fucking abandoned warehouse, and then they turned it into that fucking haunted house or some bullshit. So yeah, my Thanksgiving was good. I hung out at my aunt's house. Oh, sweet. Oh, there you go. There you go. Well, Fears did a lot. I donated some food to the Thanksgiving community food drive because um, we fed 600 people, guys, with that community food drive. Pretty awesome. 300 homeless people and then 300 homeless. I'm sorry, 300 homeless and then 300 needy families. Everybody should have enough food in this world to eat a Thanksgiving dinner. So Fears did his part, bought some yams, bought some turkeys, bought some mash, bought some peas and carrots, and I donated some food. Yeah, buddy. Fears today just got done with another donation. I did because I care about people's feelings and thoughts, and I care about no one should be homeless and needy families. You know, they're trying their best, and sometimes they don't have enough money to buy their children presents for Christmas. That is unacceptable. Every kid on Christmas should get a present. So Santa Fears donated toys today for the toy community drive, Toys for Tots. So you can either do it on toysfortots.com or you can do Toys for Tots at any of your local businesses. They have a little bin. You just like, let's say this can is a toy. You just take the toy, put it in the bin, and you donate the toys. By the way, Can Crush. Oh, yeah. Get in there, you son of a bitch. Oh, yeah. Always a good Can Crush, to start off the show. So, Fears bought 4 toys. I'm sorry, 4 toys for 4 boys, and then 4 girl toys for girls. And I went classic with the toys. The toys that I got for boys, I got one kid a Slinky, a yo-yo, a Rubik's Cube, and handcuffs. I played with all those toys when the Fears man was a wee little Fears. And then the girls, I got like Barbies, and I got oh god, some of that play food that girls play with, like when they're cooking, a doll, and then like a princess wand or some bullshit. So hopefully those kids will enjoy those presents when they hand out all the presents at the toy drive. That's right. Let's see. Chicken Wizard says, it was cool meeting you. You were very professional, and your hair was combed neatly. This is true because Fears is getting old, so I had perfectly coiffed hair, and I slicked it down like I always do. Yeah. Chicken Wizard says, I was a little awkward because I'm not used to being on camera. That's okay. That's okay. Most people are not used to being on camera, Chicken Wizard. But hey, you did a hell of a job. I was interviewing you. We were talking about the toys and shit. And then I gotta say, Chicken Wizard picked out some really cool stuff at the Toy Man Toy Show. I loved that fucking Godzilla shit that you got. That was some pretty cool shit. I can't even remember what the Fears man got. That was so long ago. I know I got some Ghostbuster shit, and I think I got some stickers, and of course I got some DVDs. I got so many DVDs on that fucking trip, Chicken Wizard, that the fucking airline made me pay like an extra $79. And they're like, well, your bag's overweight. I'm like, what? I'm like, get the hell out of here. No, it's not. They're like, oh, no. They're like, no, it weighs over 6 more pounds. I was like, really? And they're like, yeah. They're like, we're going to have you pay like $79. I'm like, what, for 6 extra pounds? Come on, man. And they're like, oh, no, we're going to have you do it. I was like, Jesus Christ. Fine, here's the fucking 79. Oh, it was a big pain in the ass. But it was a good trip besides the fucking $79. And Chicken Wizard, I got so much cool shit. Not just at the toy not just at the toy convention. I went to one of my favorite stores ever in Missouri. If you guys are in Missouri, in the St. Charles, St. Louis area, you've got to go to my favorite store called Slackers. Slackers is fucking great. They got movies, toys, collectibles, movie props, music, new and old, movies, new and old. Oh, I mean, they got it all. Chicken Wizard, have you ever been there? Have you ever been to Slackers at the mall? You know where I'm talking about, at the Mid Rivers Mall, the classic fucking mall. It is a good store, guys. If you're ever in Missouri, like I said, I highly recommend it. Hopefully the audio isn't too loud, because Fears is a little loud sometimes with my voice. So I'm not trying to have blood come out of somebody's eardrum. I apologize. Anyway, I'm just excited to have the fans back, man. I was like, something's going on with my mods. But again, I'm not accusing my buddy. I only had 3 mods. I had Visions, Sam, and my friend Tom. I don't think it was my friend Tom, because I've known my friend Tom in Missouri since I was like 10 years old. So I know Tom wouldn't do that. Visions, I don't think Visions would do it, because I've only heard from Visions. He took a little break. He's slowly but surely coming back. He commented and said, "Hello, Fears. Hope you're doing well," in one of Randy's streams. And then whenever I had Randy on, Visions said hello to me and Randy. So it was good. So me and Visions are still good. We're still buddies. He's just taking a break. I hope he unblocks me on Instagram. I hope he does, because I would still like to do that big trip to go see him, because his family watches me. Because I remember when me and Visions became friends, he went, "Fears, I don't just watch you. My family thinks you're fucking hilarious." And I was like, "Really?" And he goes, "Oh yeah." He goes, we watch you all the time." And I was like, "That's pretty cool. Right on." And he's like, and so hopefully I can still make that trip. If I can't make that trip, or if Visions doesn't want me to, or if he doesn't unblock me on Instagram, there's no real way I can kind of contact him. I mean, I guess I could contact him on Discord. I'm just afraid if I contact him, like, because I'm definitely respecting his wishes. I haven't contacted him. I've only contacted him once since he blocked me on Instagram. I wrote him a message on Twitter, and I just said, "Hey, Visions, I haven't heard from you in a little while. I just wanted to say hi, and I hope you have a good Halloween," because he loves Halloween, like Fears and the rest of my fans. So, if I do contact him about the trip, I'll probably do it like next year. Give him some time, because you don't want to bother people. You don't want to contact him too much, and then he blocks me on something else. So, anyway. Anyway, Chicken Wizard. I'm trying to remember what else you got at that fucking convention. I know you got. Oh wait, oh no, I remember. You got the posters, right, Chicken Wizard? You got the posters, the Godzilla shit, and I think that was it, right? Right, Chicken Wizard. You got some posters, because I remember we did our interview by the posters. Remember, like when you come in, and then the posters were on that back wall. And you tap me on the shoulder, and you're like, "Hey, Fears," and I at first I didn't know who you were, because you didn't say Chicken Wizard right away. So you're like, "Hey, Fears," and I was like, "Hey," and then you were like, "It's me, Chicken Wizard." I went, "Oh shit, man, what's going on, dude?" And then we were just hanging out, like we hung out for like probably a good 2 hours. It was awesome. I always love meeting my fans. Chicken Wizard is a hell of a guy. I don't even consider you a fan anymore. I consider you a fan and a friend. Because Chicken Wizard, you were so fucking cool. You were not. I mean, you say you were awkward. I don't think you were awkward in the interview. But I do need to upload that footage. Fears has been lazy. Well, it's half. I've been half lazy, half stressed out with all this bullshit, that I haven't uploaded like any of my Missouri trip. I need to. So yeah. Yeah, that poster guy is awesome. Oh yeah, he's awesome. Yeah, that fucking guy on the wall. That guy is always standing by the wall at my friend Chris's Toyman show. And he always buys like, well, the more tables you have, the more money you have to fucking spend. And he always buys like 3 tables, which is the equivalent to like 3 booths. And I went up to Chris one day before I moved, and I said, "Hey, Chris," I said, "Dude," I said, "let me ask you a question." He was like, "Yeah, what's up, Fears?" And I don't remember exactly how I asked him, Chicken Wizard, but I was like, "Well, that guy is taking up a lot of your wall space." And he's like, "Oh yeah, Fears," like he goes nuts. And I was like, "Well, what does that mean?" He goes, "Oh, Fears, he buys like 3 or 4 tables." And I said, "Well, how much is it per table?" He's like, "Oh, I think it's like $200. So one table, 200, 2 tables, that's 400, 3 tables, that's 600. So he spends a little bit of coin, Chicken Wizard, to have that long ass booth but then he puts up all these new and old fucking movie posters. So I just gave a quick look, Chicken Wizard. I should have been more detailed with it. Went up to his booth and said, excuse me, do you have any Ghostbusters? Because you guys know I fucking love Ghostbusters. Do you have any Ghostbuster posters? Do you have any Return of the fucking Living Dead posters? You know, Trash and Suicide, Scud. Wait, now I'm trying to remember all their names. Trash. She's like the hot chick. Well, she's not hot anymore. She's like 70 something. But back in the day, she was fucking hot. She's like, let me tear off my clothes. And I'm like, all right, bitch. You are in a graveyard with the fucking rain on. Rain is in the graveyard. She's dancing on this fucking like tombstone. And I'm just like, all right, man. This girl's a little fucking nuts. But I mean, she's got the boobies popping out. So I was like, well, there you go. So there's Trash. Suicide, I think, is the fucking guy that's like, man, you think this is a fucking costume? Check out my leather jacket and my chains on me. Or that's the guy that gets his head eaten by Tarman. And then Scuzz is the guy with the trench coat. Spider is the guy saying motherfucker like every 5 seconds, the black guy. Tina is like the hot, like princess pretty girl that goes out with Freddy. And I don't recall the girl with the fucking blue mohawk hair. I don't remember her hair. I don't remember her name. And then there's the preppy guy with the suspenders or whatever that eventually hooks up with the girl with the fucking blue mohawk hair. I don't remember all their. I know a few of their names, but anyway. But yeah, that's what I should have did, Chicken Wizard. I should have went up and said, I should have been. I just kind of like walked by, did look at like did like a quick look, and then I was like on my merry fucking way. You know what I'm saying? So next time when I go, I'm probably gonna have to do a little bit more detailed look at that guys because that guy's got a bunch of cool shit. Like you got what 2 or 3 posters from him, then you got the fucking Godzilla shit, then you bought some other shit. But anytime I go to Chris's show, the fucking Toy Man show is where it's at, man. I miss the Toy Man show sometimes because when I was in town, I told Chris, I said, Chris, you got to go fucking coast to coast with this shit, man. And he's like, oh, Fears, I wish only my wildest. I'm like, you should fucking do it. I'm like, do a show in Florida, do a show in California, you know? And he's like, well, one day, Fears. I was like, well, today is the day. Get going on it, man, you know? But I hope I can go to another show whenever I'm in town because I'm telling you guys, would Fears lie to you guys? The answer is no. Fucking Toy Man show is where it's at when you go to downtown St. Louis. Oh, shit. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway. Oh yeah, Chicken Wizard. I forgot. Do you celebrate Christmas? I forgot. You never answered me on that. But I'm glad that you thought I was cool. You were a cool guy too. It was awesome meeting you. Because Chicken Wizard says it was cool to meet you. You were very professional and your hair was combed neatly. That's true. I had the old slick back hair. I should have wore this hat though, because I bought this hat at a convention. But I think when I went to the convention that day, I left this hat at my mom's house in my suitcase. I think, or on my mom's guest bedroom. I don't know. It was somewhere there. But yeah. Yep. Well, the Fears Man celebrates Christmas because you guys all know that I am a Christian. I am a Christian. But you know what? I tell people it's not about how many gifts you get and the turkeys and the trees and all that bullshit. It's about 3 things: helping people and giving. Helping people and giving. It's better to give than receive. So give back to your community. Help a neighbor out if they're struggling. That's what Christmas is all about. And then the second thing is Christmas is about family and friends. And then the third thing, and the most important thing it's about is, hello, it's the fucking big guy upstairs birthday. Our Lord and Savior. Now, I know not everybody in the community is religious, but at least they respect Fierce's feelings on the matter and they respect my religion. So I believe in it, but and now, but there's also other people in the community that are religious too. So I appreciate. Not even the trolls make fun of Fierce's religion, which I appreciate. I appreciate that. But lots of people are in the community are religious, and some people aren't. And I totally respect the people that are not religious. That's just not their thing. That's fine. That's okay. But yeah, I try like Christmas is. I'll be honest. Christmas is very commercialized. It's cool to enjoy this, the Santa and the elves and Frost the Snowman and all that bullshit, because that stuff's fun. But you have to remember the other parts of Christmas, helping people and giving back, to the less fortunate. That's why I always do those donations. I always donate toys for the Toys for Tots, and I always do my community does a Thanksgiving community food drive. Oh, I always every year I've done that since I've lived here. I even did that when I lived back in Missouri. It was just a different drive because it was in a different state, but it was still the same shit. Um, in my opinion, Christmas is about these three things: friends and family. I kind of like packed them into one topic or into one column. Jesus' birthday, our Lord and Savior, the big guy. And then the third thing is giving back to your community, giving back. Like, let's say your neighbor has a needy family and he's working and he just doesn't have enough money to buy his kids Christmas presents. That's bullshit. Fears would be like, all right, well, don't tell your kids, but I'm going to go buy them presents and give them to my neighbor. That's just something that Fears would do. But then I would tell Dad. I'd be like, hey, Dad, don't tell your kids that I got the presents. You take all the credit because you're their dad and you fucking deserve it. And I would just do it out of the kindness of my heart, because every kid should get a Christmas present. So yeah. Anyway, I gotta tell you guys a story. So I was at work the other day, and I guess my friend Sean, I've told you guys about my friend Sean more and more and more. He's kind of shy. He's like, Fears, I will never be on a live. I will never be in a vlog. And he goes, I like you, Fears. He goes, we can hang out off camera. And he goes, but I'm not a camera type of guy. He goes, and then it was funny. He goes, plus Fears, I've seen your trolls. He goes, I don't want them attacking me. I said, well, I don't think they would attack you. And he's like, well, I'm not taking the chance, Fears. But he did ask me a question, which it was out of the blue because I haven't thought about this person in such a long time because this person is fucking disgusting. My friend Sean asked a question about Matman. And he goes, Fears, he goes, I have to know, what the fuck did this guy do? And I was like, Sean, you don't want to know. It's that vile. It's that disgusting. And he's like, Fears, I kind of want to know. He goes, because every like 6, 7 months, either someone in your chat will bring him up or you'll bring him up. I said, I only bring him up when I absolutely have to, which is very rarely. And then I said, sometimes the trolls, the fans bring them up for whatever reason. But in a nutshell, this is what happened. He goes, well, I want to know, Fears. I want to know, like, what the fuck did they do? I said, all right, Sean. I said, if you really want to know, I said, here's what fucking happened. I said, when the community started, I said, I was introduced to the community, right? By Rasmus Rants and a couple other people. I come in, everyone's cool. A few people like me. A few people don't like me. That's just how the internet is, right? I'll get to your comment in a minute, Chicken Wizard. Or here, I'll just read it now. Chicken Wizard says, I like Christmas. My family doesn't really do presents anymore. I'll probably go to my aunt's Christmas dinner like on Thanksgiving. Nice. Well, you know what? That's cool that you guys don't do the Christmas presents. I mean, because when you're an adult, I tell my family, I'm like, Mom, I don't really need a gift anymore. I'm like, tell Grandma Fears I don't need anything. I have everything. Fears, do you know how many fucking Blu-rays Fears has? You guys know. Oh, wait, hang on, let me move this. Here's all the ones that I've watched. All that bullshit I've bought and I haven't even watched yet. What in the hell? But if I'm being honest, there's never enough Blu-rays. You guys know this. I'm obsessed with Blu-rays. So I feel you, Chicken Wizard. I tell my mom's like, hey, what do you want, John? I'm like, I don't need anything, Mom. I'm like, I usually buy my own shit. I said, but my parents still do it because that's how sweet they are. And that's what Christmas, well, that's a portion of what Christmas is all about. And I haven't got my mom anything yet. Not the key word is yet. I'm going to do some more Christmas shopping tomorrow after church. That's if I decide to go to church. I may just get up early and just Christmas shop from like 7 in the morning till like 4 in the afternoon, do a stream, take a nap, and then go into work later. So yeah. And then go to church next week because I've got to get this fucking Christmas shopping done. I hate Christmas. I love Christmas. I just fucking hate Christmas shopping because it's a pain in the ass. And I'm a typical guy. I fucking hate shopping. Oh god, I don't know how fucking women do it. Oh, hey, let's go window shop. No, how about let's not go window shopping? If you're gonna shop, actually go and fucking shop. Don't stand at the fucking window for an hour. Oh, I like that dress. Ooh, just fucking buy it. I'm just saying. Anyway, yo, what's up, Richie? But see, that's why we're different. That's why men we're in and out. Boom. I want that hat, that shirt, that belt buckle. Bam, I'm fucking out of there. Women, nothing against my women fans out there. There's not many, but I do have some women fans. Carmine says, hi, Fears. I had to go to dinner. I'm glad you're back. How was dinner? What did you have for dinner? Good to see you. But yeah, women will stand there for like half a fucking hour, sometimes longer. I don't know if I should get that dress. And they'll look through the window. Just buy it. Just buy it. Stop the window shopping bullshit. I'm just saying. I'm sure every man out there will agree with me. It takes a toll on the Fears' mind sometimes. Because when I was in town shopping with my mom, because she's my mom, I love my mom. I would never say it out loud. In my mind, I'm like, oh God, please, Mom, I love you. No more window shopping. But I promised I would go shopping with my mom because I was in town. And in my mind, I'm like, no more window shopping. No more window shopping. Just buy whatever you fucking want to buy, Mom, and let's go. But I'm a good son, so of course I didn't say that to my mom's face because that would hurt her feelings, and I would never hurt my mom's feelings. But every man is thinking that. Every man is thinking that. Carmine says I had a lovely hamburger from that Redbird place. Red Robin? Is that the place? You said Red Bird, so Red Robin. That is a good restaurant. Anyway, let's get back to what my friend Sean was saying. Yeah, Red Robin. That's good. That's a good restaurant. Been there many times. So anyway, Sean kept going on and on. He's like, Fears. He's like, I just want to know. He goes, I don't really give a shit what this fucking guy did because I don't know him. And I said, well, it's good, Sean, that you don't know Matt Man. But I said, I'll try to sum up what happened. I said, it happened a long time ago. I said, it doesn't matter that it happened a long time ago. My fans are disgusted at what he did. I'm disgusted at what he did. I said, me and my fans and the rest of the community, I said, even the trolls fucking hate him. We just banished him, hopefully from the internet and from our community. Because someone told me that he closed down his channel. And I was like, I don't really fucking care what he did with his channel. I said, if he really is gone, then fuck yeah, good riddance. And I said, Sean, this is basically what happened. I said, about, what was it, 6, 7, 8 years ago, whatever the fuck happened. I said, everybody thought Matt Man was normal. He would come in, talk about movies and bullshit, and then he would go. And everyone thought he was normal. We thought he was normal at that time. Come to find out, he was batshit fucking crazy out of his mind. Right? Then someone caught him talking to like a 12-year-old saying, oh, yeah, I'll buy you a beer. And then I don't want to tell you guys all the other bullshit he said to the 12-year-old, but it was some nasty shit. And then I told my friend Sean, as soon as I heard that bullshit, Sean, I was out of there. I said I didn't want to be Matt's friend anymore because that's fucking gross. And he's like, well, yeah, Fears. He's like, did everybody else leave? I said, yeah. I said, Sean, I told you it was a boring story. I said he did some like gross pedophilia shit. I left, everybody else left, and that's pretty much what happened. And he was like, man, that's fucked up, Fears. I was like, you think? I'm like, yeah, it's pretty fucked up. So yeah. So yeah. Anyway. Oh, there you go, Carmine. Carmine says, well, Fears, the waitress was hitting on me. But I said, hey, watching my friend live. Well, listen, I appreciate that you're watching me live, but you should have got those digits, my friend. Was the waitress hot? Was she? I don't know how old you are, Carmine, but if Fears was at a restaurant and some like suave, cool, sexy lady, like around 37, 38, was like, oh, hi, Fears. Do you want some more ketchup on your burger? I'd be like, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Whew. You put that ketchup on my fucking burger. And by the way, slide me those digits. And then I think you guys would know what would happen. Come back to Casa de Fears, a little wine, and then whew, hightail it into the bedroom. Well, hopefully. That hasn't happened for quite a while, but that's usually the end goal. That's everyone's end goal usually. Anyway, you should have got those digits, Carmine. There we are. Well, Chicken Wizard, I hope you and your family have a good Christmas. Chicken Wizard, did you ever fix your phone? I know you were going through some crazy shit with your phone. You said like one of your family members like fucked you over and like stole your phone or some. I don't know what the fuck happened. I remember you were talking about that. I was like, why the fuck would one of your family members steal your phone? I'm like, that's just mad chaos. I'm like, don't they have enough money to get their own phone? I don't know. Really, it's none of my business. But I was just curious, Chicken Wizard. Did you get the number fixed, or did you get a new phone or whatever? I don't do well with girl interaction. Well, listen, Carmine, I understand. When the Fears man was young, I was a little shy when it came to girls. Girls love confidence. Confidence is key. Confidence is key. They don't want a guy sitting in the corner. Hi, how are you? They want a strong man, a confident man. The girl comes up. You're like, hi, my name's Carmen. Oh, you're Jennifer. Wonderful to meet you. Hey, Jennifer, I was wondering. You seem really nice. I was wondering, I love coffee. Do you like coffee? Oh, you do like coffee. Well, great. I was wondering if I could take you out for a cup of coffee and get to know you. Because I know Fears jokes around a lot, but really, I'm a romantic at heart and I'm kind of old school guy. I ask out a girl, I get to know her, and usually, I think I've only fucked a girl maybe once or twice on a first date. Normally, I don't fuck girls on the first date. Normally, I wait until like date 3 or 4, you know? So, yeah. Well, Jennifer isn't a real person, Carmine. I was just using a name in general, you know? Could be any girl, you know? The girl, you have to have confidence. Gotta have confidence. But you have to be ready for, for the letdown. More girls have denied Fears than accepted Fears. But at least you ask them out, like, hey, you seem like a really nice lady. Do you mind? Would you want to get some coffee sometime, or go out to dinner, or go play some putt golf? Whatever. Oh no, I've got a boyfriend. Oh, I'm gay. I'm this. I'm that. Whatever the case may be. So yeah. So be ready for rejection, but don't let the rejections get you down. Because whenever you win a girl's heart and go out with a really cool girl, then all that effort paid off. I haven't got wait. Chicken Wizard said I haven't got a new number. I've just been using Wi-Fi. It's been saving me some money, but it's so inconvenient. Yeah, get a phone. Get a phone, Chicken Wizard. Because Wi-Fi, it's kind of crapola sometimes. Wi-Fi sometimes it's great, and then Wi-Fi is a fucking crapshoot. At least it is around here. Sometimes the Wi-Fi around my apartment and inside my apartment and in my apartment complex, perfecto. Usually, other times it's like drained sewage water bullshit. So it's good and then it's bad sometimes. Bad, good, bad. It's just back and forth. And sometimes it just drives me up the fucking wall. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just get a phone. Get a phone, get a new number, and then whenever you get a new number, Chicken Wizard, drop me the digits, buddy. Because me and Chicken Wizard are actually friends in real life, you know? Let's see. Carmine says, I feel like girls don't like men with small stuff. And the thing that does the stuff doesn't do the things. That's bullshit, Carmine. It doesn't matter if you're hung like a horse or if you got like a little frog's penis. Confidence. Confidence is key. Girls like confidence. You can be the shortest dude ever. Fears is only 5'6", and I have managed to hook up with some pretty hot chicks back in the day. I'll be honest. I'm not going to lie to you. I haven't hooked up with a chick in about 4 years. Well, actually, it's going to be 5 years after Christmas, because it's the start of a new year. But less is more, you know? Fears is hooked up with some pretty hot chicks. And I'm like, oh shit, how the fuck did I pull that off? Well, it doesn't matter how I really pulled it off as long as I pulled it off, you know? So yeah. So confidence, Carmine. Confidence is key. So the next girl that you think is sexy, I want a progress report. Whether you're at a club, it's easier. The more you do it, the more you chat with girls, the more you interact. I'm a people person. Some people aren't people persons. I'm a people person. I know how to I know how to carry a conversation. It's one of my strengths. I'm good at conversating with people. I'm good at giving advice. I know how to keep a conversation going. Yeah. So yeah. Yo, Larry, what's up? I'm gonna send you the link, buddy. I almost forgot because I haven't even I've been chatting with Chicken Wizard and Carmine and all that stuff. So I'm gonna send you the link. But yeah. So Carmine, I want a progress report. So I don't know how old you are, Carmine. Like what? Are you in your college years? Are you near Fears' age? How old are you? But the next time you find a cute lady, just start up a conversation. Start kind of vague, like, "Hi, how are you? Nice weather we're having," shit like that. Then just ask her some questions. Get to know her. Like, "Hey, what's your favorite movie? Oh, you love music? So do I. I love music. What type of music are you into?" Shit like that. I'm near your age, my good man. Well, there you go. 40 is the new 20. And I'm on some dating sites and I see some pretty fucking hot smoking MILFs on there. There's nothing wrong with MILFs. And then there's chicks on there that are like me, that they're still single and they haven't had kids yet. And I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, this fucking chick's 41 and she's goddamn smoking hot. I mean, like beyond belief. I have no problem dating MILFs. Hello, Stifler's mother. Hello. You guys know what I'm talking about. All right, let's get Larry in here because Larry said he wanted to come in. I haven't chatted with Larry in quite a while, So listen, Carmine, any questions you got, let me know. I'm here to help. Not just Carmine, anyone. Carmine, I don't know. You're kind of a newer fan. In the description, guys, is my P.O. box. I've been getting a lot of funny troll mail from the Oracle, but I'd love to have some actual good fan mail. So, if you're a fan of Fears, send that fan mail and I will respond. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. All right. Let's get Larry in here for a little bit. Not the whole show, but I'll definitely have a chat with him. Let's catch up with good old Larry. Larry's been a fan for quite a while, actually. Always fun hanging out with Larry Tate. All right, Larry, check your Discord. I'm going to send you a link right now. We'll get you in here. And after I talk to Larry, Fears has got to take a pee break because I need to go to the bathroom. But I'll hold it while I'm talking to Larry. Larry is a good guy and a lovely guest. That he is, Carmine. That he is. I agree. So yeah. Any more questions, Carmine? Because I'm good at giving advice. But yeah, confidence is key, man. Don't be that shy guy in the corner. You'll never get a girl like that, Confidence, be cool, ask questions, because girls, they love to talk about themselves, you know? So you're just going to go ahead and let them do that, you know? You know? You know? So ask questions, be cool, be confident, and actually give a shit about what they're saying. Don't just fucking talk to talk. Get to know them. Embrace the conversation, you know? Actually listen because girls hate when a guy doesn't listen. Like, yeah, you're like, uh-huh, yeah, 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 yeah. Fucking listen and pay attention, you know? So yeah. Again, that's bullshit, Carmine. Carmine says girls don't like me because of the stuff. It doesn't matter. Carmine said he had a small penis. That's bullshit. It doesn't matter. Like I said, you could be hung like a horse, like the Fears Man. Well, no girl has complained ever to the Fears Man. Or you can have a tiny little frog penis. It does not matter, Carmine. Confidence is key, man. Get out there and get some numbers, get some digits, you know, get in there like a little champ in the night and get you some sex. I want a progress report, Carmine. Go talk to some ladies. Let me know how it went. Let me know how it went down. I'm waiting on Larry to come on in. Give me a few. I'm at work. Thank you, Fears. Hey, no worries. I help out where I can, my friend. Anyone can get anyone, Larry. I mean, Carmine. Every person deserves somebody, even the fucking idiot trolls. I guess you know. Everyone deserves. Well, it depends on what you like. Like Fears, I'm a straight guy, the all-American boy, you know, all-American guy. You know, I had a pretty normal, you know, youth. I played baseball and soccer. I pretty much had I was an all-American boy because my dad was the all-American, you know, boy. Grew up in the Midwest, lots of fine ladies. You flirt with them. You get a little older, you know, flirt with them in college. Did a bunch of crazy shit in college. Drank. One time I got so fucking wasted. I didn't do anything to this girl, but I think she just laid beside me on the couch. I didn't have sex with her. I remember I was so fucking wasted. I just collapsed on the couch. I remember I was like this. I woke up, I turned to my side. There's this massive, like 300-pound chick. And I'm like, who the fuck is she? And then she wakes up and she's like, oh, hi. And I'm like, hi. And she's like, did we have sex? And I didn't want to be rude, but in my mind, I'm like, oh, God, I hope not. And I was like, I don't think so. And she's like, oh, okay. And I was like, yeah, okay. And I was like, well, anyway, nice to meet you. I'm going to go. And I grabbed my friend because my friend had stayed the night. He was drunk on the floor next to this like skinny, like 110-pound chick. And I grabbed him by the shoulder and I was like, dude, we need to get the fuck out of here. And then I got in my car. And he was like, Fierce, who was that massive chick that you were by? I'm like, your guess is as good as mine, buddy. I have no idea. And then we left. There it is. So yeah, confidence is key, my friend. You know, it doesn't matter how tiny your dick is, you know? Plus, Count Carmine, you shouldn't even be thinking about that. You know what I'm saying? Remember what Fear said. Be confident, be cool, ask questions, give a damn about what the girl actually has to say. Don't just talk to talk, you know? Ask her questions, get to know her. And then when you do go out there, treat her like a lady. Don't treat her like shit. Like whenever I hear people and those crazy fucking stories about, oh yeah, I hate my girlfriend, I bitch slapped her. Well, Fears Man does not consider you to be a man if you hit a lady. That's fucked up. That is so fucked up, it's beyond belief. You know, so when you get the lady, treat her like a queen. You know? Don't be like these fucking psychopaths hitting ladies and calling them bitches and oh yeah, fuck you, you're a slut. Fuck all that shit. Listen, Carmine, if you treat a lady right, she'll treat you right back. You know? So there it is. So yeah. So get out there, Carmine, and hopefully that helps. Hopefully that helps. All right, Larry, get in here, buddy. Where are you? You said you wanted to come in. Where are you? I'm actually kind of excited because I haven't got to hang out with Larry in quite a while. So anyway, there he is. There he is. Larry.
What's going on, buddy?
Hey, man, it's been quite a while. How you been? What you been up to?
Oh, you know it, man. Just working like a.
Work, 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 work. Well, anyway, my first question is has things calmed down at your work, buddy? Because I know you were like fighting with that Chinese guy at work or some bullshit. Hello? Oh, I think we lost Larry. Is my mic on? Hello? Hello, hello, hello? I lost you, buddy. I can't hear you. Well, I'm gonna let Larry fix this, and then hopefully he'll dip back in. Larry, I would come back in, man. Try to come back in. Try to come back in. So let me exit you out and then come back in because I could hear you for like 2 minutes and then you just like crapped out. Hopefully he fixes it when he comes back in. All right. So yeah. All right. Let's try this again. So yeah. My neck's kind of stiff today. I've been working so much, staying on my feet. Like a couple hours ago, I cracked my neck and it was so fucking loud. It felt like I broke my fucking neck. It sucks getting old. That's why whenever I was cracking my knuckles, it made me think of that. I was like, oh shit. I stood up yesterday and my fucking knee popped like 3 times. I was like, oh my God. I'm like, my body's making all these noises. All right, there it is. All right, let's hopefully Larry fixed his audio. Let's try it. Let's give it a go. Larry?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
All
Yeah,
right.
you said it. You said, hey, what's up? And then you said, oh, work is work. And then all of a sudden you crapped out. And I was like, no.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Anyway, so what's up, man? How you been? It's good. It's good to hear from you, buddy.
Good, good. Yeah, it's good to hear from you, man. Or good to see you. Or I guess talk to you face to face anyway.
I know. So, first question before we get into everything else: have things at work finally calmed down? I remember last time we talked, you said like some Chinese guy pissed you off, and you were like, "Hey, fuck you, buddy," and you threw a chair at him or some bullshit.
Yeah, he's still there. They just separated us. He's on a different shift now. So
Well, hey, that's good. Now you don't even have to deal with him.
yeah, now it's his Chinese friends. I'm sure that I'm sure they got the word out who I am, and
Oh, are they spreading rumors?
I can't understand what they say. I mean, they speak in Chinese, so.
Yeah. So how's the casino been?
Oh, I've been busy, man. It's always busy right around the holidays.
Oh, yeah, dude, the peak season. Remember, I told you the other day we were like at 71,000 boxes.
I know. I heard that's crazy.
It's insane, dude. The most we've ever had. Last year, it was like a week before Christmas, and they had a high record of 120,000 boxes in the factory. So I was like, holy shit. So we haven't made it there yet. Yeah, Friday was the busiest day so far. We had like 72,000, 71. It was somewhere around there. And I was like, the whole back room was just filled, almost not filled to the brim, but almost filled to the brim. And I was
That's
running
a lot of boxes.
Yeah, and I was running out of room to put shit, and my boss was like, "Fears, just start stacking the boxes on top of each other." And I was like, "Where? Where?" I'm like, because we had to make a skinny path for me to walk through, and I'm like, "I don't know where else you want me to put it, but I'm like, I'll do my best." So yeah.
Well, you got to think of it. You're kind of like Santa Claus. You're helping deliver all those toys to
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
all the
So
boys, the girls, and families, and
so I want your take on this whole bullshit that's been going on with my channel. I never blocked you. Tell the fans, I never blocked you. I don't know what the fuck was going on. You, Chicken Wizard, all these other people were like, Fears, we don't know what the fuck happened. So I had to actually go in to like, the list like where you follow all your fans and they follow you. And
right.
I had to go in, and I don't know if I got everybody. I hope I got everybody, and I unblocked as many people as I possibly can. They even had my main channel blocked from my vlog channel, so I had to go in there and unblock it. And whoever it was gave me a whole bunch of it was bullshit, man.
Well, it sounds like you got it figured out who it was, though.
Well, I don't know exactly. I only have 3 mods, and I'm not accusing anyone. And
right.
I had forgotten that Sam was one of my mods.
Yeah, Vision. I still talk to Visions. He wouldn't.
I'm being
he said
honest.
he wouldn't have done that.
Well, did Visions talk to you and say, "Hey, it wasn't me"?
No, he didn't come out and say that, but he agreed. He agreed. I told him I got blocked, and he said it's probably a troll. He said so.
Yeah. So see, there you go. So Visions wouldn't do it.
Right. I think it might have been. I hate to say it, but I think it might have been Sam.
Well, it could have been Sam because I haven't heard from him in months. So I don't know if he's mad at me. I don't know. But I only have 3 mods, and it was Sam, Visions, and my buddy Tom that I've known since like the 8th grade. And I know for a fact Tom wouldn't do it
Right.
because he works a lot and he barely comes in to my shows. He watches more of my vlogs because he's so busy at work.
And sometimes it could have been somebody from YouTube. I mean, it could have
Yeah,
been.
I have no idea, but my friend was like, "Fears, maybe one of your mods or maybe a troll like went rogue on you," and I was like, maybe." So my friend at work suggested, he goes, "Well, Fears, it has to be one of your mods because like they have a lot of power, they can block people, and I was like, that's true. So he said, get rid of the mods for a while. So I got rid of all the mods after I unblocked all you guys.
Yeah.
So I unblocked everybody, or as many people as I could possibly find, and then I unmodded everybody. And I told people nothing against the mods, but I said I never had this problem when I just moderated my own channel. So for a while, I'm just going to moderate my own channel until I
Yeah.
can
I don't
until.
blame you.
So if I do mod anyone, it'll probably be Randall because I know Randall would never fuck me over.
Right. But he's busy with the writing and all of
Well,
his
I'm just
magic.
saying, yeah.
But
But probably Randall or Visions would be the only 2 guys I would ever mod again.
right. Yeah, I don't blame you. Like I said, and you can handle it yourself anyway. You know what's best for
Yeah,
your own
yeah.
channel.
I just thought it would be cool to have like other mods, like in case I can't get to it quick. I'll just that's why because everybody has got mods, and then I was like, well, I don't have any mods, so I said I'll give it a go. Then all of a sudden I started having problems, So
Yeah.
and I was like, oh man, no fans are communicating. And I was like, I love my loving and loyal fans. I said I would never do anything wrong to my loving and loyal fans. You know, Larry.
Yeah, I was chatting it up, but I thought, man, he's not responding. I was like, man, did somebody,
Yeah,
tell him something? I didn't know what was going on.
everybody on YouTube knows Fears like a book. The only people I hate is the trolls. I have nothing against Larry, Visions, Carmine, Chicken Wizard. None of my loyal fans.
Right.
I don't have anything against anyone except for the trolls because they start bullshit.
Yeah.
So I was trying to figure it out. I was like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. And so hopefully I got it under control, but I was really getting scared. I mean, I was nervous. I was talking to Randall off camera. I'm like, what if someone hacked into my account and starts uploading like crazy fucking videos and then my channel gets taken down because I've worked so hard. I was so nervous and I was scared.
Yeah. Well, I think that's too, but I think somebody blocked Vision, so that probably he probably thought that you blocked him.
Well, no. I went in and checked, and as far as I know, nobody blocked Visions.
Huh. I thought he said maybe I was thinking something else, but
Yeah, because I went in, because I saw Vision's name because he still follows me.
oh yeah, he still watches. I
Yeah,
don't know if he's watching
and
tonight, but
so as I was like unblocking, I said, well, I better check Visions, and when I checked it, it said that he hadn't been blocked. And I went, oh well, that's good. That's one less person I have to not unblock. You know what I'm saying?
right.
And I was like, all right, well, maybe they missed him. So I was like, I don't know what's going on, but yeah. No, did he ever say that he's gonna unblock me on Instagram? Because I'm respecting his wishes. I've only contacted him once, and that was just to say, hey man, just wanted to say hi. And I contacted him on Twitter just to like wish him a happy Halloween because I would really still like to meet him. Like how I was planning to go hang out with him next year, where he lives, and we were gonna go check out all the Goonie locations, and because the fans want me to go and do that trip, but I was like, well, me and Vision still have to be cool for that to happen. I said because I'm not gonna bombard him if he doesn't want me to go on the trip, and all that.
Right. Yeah. I asked him, but he never did respond. It wasn't like he was avoiding the question, but we just kind of got off the different topic every time it came up.
Well, I hope he unblocks me on Instagram. I hope
he
so.
don't seem bad. Like I said, I just
well, listen, I'm glad that he isn't mad, and I'm glad that me and him are still friends. And Vision's always been the type of person. he doesn't respond a lot. You know what I'm saying? But when he's a man of few words. But when he does respond, that's because he always says some shit in the chat. But when he does respond, then it's good.
Yeah. I know
So,
he's been busy with his store too. I guess.
Yeah. And see that's been a thing too. I haven't bought anything from his store in a while because I thought, well, am I still allowed to buy something from his store since he's taking a break from Fears? And I was like, so I haven't made the attempt, but probably when it gets closer to Christmas, I really want to buy that. Did you check out that he made that pizza shirt? I really want to get that.
Oh yeah, he always comes up with some great concepts, for shirts.
I love the meme shirts and that pizza nutritional shirt that he made where it was like ranch and pizza. That had me fucking rolling, dude.
Well, it sounds like he based it off of you, really. Ranch
That's
and pizza.
I hope so, because that would be fucking hilarious. And I was like, I gotta get that shirt, but I was like, but I don't want to piss Visions off, So that's why I've been kind of keeping my distance. I haven't bought anything from his store in a while. I only contacted him once just to say, hey man, what's up? How you been? I'm kind of letting him come to me, you know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah, I think that's the best thing to do. Just give you some breathing room,
Yeah, because I wasn't, and I tried to tell him that, and I don't know if the trolls got to him. I just was trying to say, hey man, I was just trying to be a good friend and show you support, and it got a little out of hand. And I said I was never trying to smother you or be obsessed with you. That was not my intention, and you know that, Larry.
Right.
I was just, whenever I say I'm someone's friend, I always try and give 100%. So.
Well, like I said, he was a mod and stuff too. So I mean, you kind of guys were kind of a team, So I mean.
Yeah. So I mean. Hopefully things will get back to normal. I mean, Randall already said that he's coming back slowly because Randall he's been my good friend for a long time, and he said, Fears, if Visions didn't care about you or he was mad at you, he wouldn't have commented in your chat like he did. So he's came back once in my live and said hello to me and Randy. Then when I was watching Randy's show a few days ago, I just said, all right, Fears, this is your opportunity. He's in watching Randall's show. I'll just say hi and see if he responds. So I said, hey, Visions, hey, Pixel, hey, everybody, what's up? And he said, hey, Fears, how you been? And I was like, oh, I'm doing good, So that's a good start.
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, like I said, I've seen him in Richie's. I've seen him in, I've seen him in 3 or 4 different streams, and he don't have nothing bad to say about you ever. So.
Well, that's good. That's good. Well,
I give him some room and just let it. Well, let him get through the holidays and see what happens.
Exactly. So just tell him whenever the next time you guys talk, because I know you guys talk all the time on the Discord, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All the time.
Just tell him I totally respect his wishes, and tell him I'm going to keep giving him some breathing room. And whenever he wants to unblock me on Instagram, tell him to do that, and tell him if it's cool that I can still come and hang out with him next year on the trip. That's great. If he doesn't want to do that, just tell him that's fine. And I hope he comes back on the channel more. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. Because like I said, I think he will. Like I said,
I'm glad that he still watches, but I like when he comments, every once in a while on every show, because
he added a lot to the channel. You know what I mean?
He did. And I think what happened was that I don't want to say he's shy, but he's even told me, he said, hey, Fears, you're more outgoing. You're a very people person. He said, it's not that I don't like people, just I'm a little shy and I don't conversate as much as you do.
Right.
So I think what he said is every single question you were directing it to me, and then I had to keep typing and I wasn't working. And what I should have did is, but before all that crap happened, I should have just responded whenever he commented. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And one thing I noticed about Vision is he's so intellectual that
he is.
I think he has a hard time communicating with somebody like me, or I mean, you know what I mean. It's kind of hard for him to get his word across.
Well, I mean, he always got his word across with me. I've got nothing.
Right, but I didn't know him as well as you did. It was, he was just.
Yeah, he's a really good guy, and he's given me so much free stuff. So I felt bad, when the misunderstanding happened. He said, "Fears, I got to take a break," because he made me these mugs. He's always been a fan and a good friend. I even told him, I don't even consider you a fan anymore, Vision. I consider you a friend, because he
wrote you a whole book on sleepaway camp.
Yeah,
I mean,
which is awesome.
Who writes you a whole book? You know what I mean?
And I couldn't have been more pleased. I couldn't have thanked him. I thought it was funny. He's giving me shirts, pins, and then and by the way, I finally gave Randall the mug that Visions made for him. Randall fucking loved that mug.
Oh yeah, well he should. That was nice.
Oh yeah, it was awesome, and he got a laugh out of it because it had Randall's face all over it. And Randall was like, "Fears, this is fucking genius." And I was like,
Didn't Randy get two of them? Didn't his mom want one or something too?
No. Well, he was gonna get two, and then he said, "You know what, Fears, fuck it. Visions only made one. I'm just gonna give my mug to my mom." And then I was like, "That's cool, Randall. Whatever you want to do, you know."
I wonder if Visions would sell me a Fears mug. I wonder if I ordered it. Or is that just a exclusive for you, or is that?
No. He made me this, and other people have been wanting it. So I remember, like, the dude. He gave one to the dude, and he gave. I think Quentin got one as a joke, because me and Quentin don't get along. But I mean, if you wanted one, like, I just like the way to do it is just contact him. And I said, "Hey, Visions," I said, "I would love for you to make me a Fears Vlogs mug." And then I said, "So whatever price you want to do," and he said, "Fears, just give me like $24. I'll make you a Fears Vlogs mug." And then he said, "Just send me the images that you want on." And I told Randall, I said, "Do you mind making me a new like Fears Vlogs logo with like a cartoon version of me in my hat?" And Randall did this amazing. You've seen it, right, Larry? The mug.
Oh yeah,
So
many
so
times.
so Randall made this amazing new logo of me holding my coffee mug and all that bullshit. And then Randall was like, "Fears, I did a couple drawings. Pick out your best drawings that you want on the mug." And so I just paid Visions the money, and I said, "Hey, Visions, here's the images." And then Randall said, "Go nuts with the images. You can do whatever the fuck you want." And what Visions did was really cool. He put Randall's images that he made for me on the front, and that was Randall's. And then on the back of the mug, he did his own version of that same photo. You know what I'm trying to say?
Uh-huh.
And I was like, "Oh, it was hilarious." He memed it up like he always does, because Visions is one thing about Visions is he's really good at making memes, and they're usually fucking hilarious,
Yeah. Well,
So,
that meme contest, there's a lot of good memers out there.
oh
I
yeah,
mean,
oh yeah, like it was that contest was down between Yakov and Visions.
yeah.
That was hard because they were both great. But Visions knows that I love Star Trek a little bit more than Indiana Jones. That's why Yakov won.
Right.
But I was like,
"Where's Yakov been lately?"
I don't know where he's been.
He's not blocked, is he?
No, I don't think so.
Huh.
Um,
He's always a good time.
Yeah. So I even told Visions. I said, "Visions, I said, if Yakov wouldn't have been in the contest, you would have won, because Visions made me." It was so funny. It was so funny. I printed it off and put it in a frame. I've shown you, Larry. It was me as Indiana Jones grabbing a pinhead boggle, in that cave where the giant ball almost kills Indiana Jones.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, "This is fucking amazing, dude." So yeah.
Yeah.
If you wanted a mug, I guess you could like just contact Visions and just say, "Hey, I was talking to Fears, and you know how you made him a Fears Man 26 mug or a Fears Vlogs one. Uh, the way Fears told me that he made his Fears Vlogs mug is that you gave him some money and gave him some images, and I'm sure if you gave Visions some money, I'm sure he would make you one."
Oh yeah. I just wanted to get your permission. I didn't know if that was like just a exclusive for you only, for the Fears Man only. I didn't know.
No, man, like no, like that gets the name out there more,
Right. I figured it'd be good to,
I mean, I wouldn't do it
here
right.
at work.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it right now because, like you said, Visions is very busy. So I would maybe wait until he gets done with all of his Christmas orders.
Yeah, it's probably good. It's probably good thinking there.
Because you don't want to overwhelm the guy.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But yeah, that way I could at least tell him, "Hey, I talked to Fears. He said he had no problem with making the same one that you made for him." So
I mean, he did a good job. Look at it. So Larry, my PO box has been open for a while. Where's the fan mail, man? I thought the main man Larry would send Fear some fan mail.
I thought a comment and calling in was better than sending a letter, you know.
Well, that's true. That's true. That's true.
No, I got a couple things planned. I got to wait for some. It's a bigger box, so I got to wait for the shipping and.
Oh, okay, cool. Now, I'm not forcing you to send something. I just thought.
Oh no, I told you I was gonna send something before you even got a PO box.
Yeah. Because I remember you saying that. I was like, oh, well, listen, now the fan box, because I've been getting a lot of hate mail. But I've been taking. But did you see the videos? I've been taking the hate mail that the Oracle has been sending me. And turning it into some great content, you know.
I kind of like the Oracle. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I mean? He's a nice troll.
Well, I don't know if he's a he or a she. I have no idea. You don't know, you know.
No, I don't know. I don't.
I was going to ask you.
Even mention it because
I was like,
I don't want to mess with it.
Yeah, because I was like, do you know if he's a guy or a girl or whatever? You know.
No, I don't even know what the Oracle. What, you know, I didn't know if they was talking about Steve Oracle or what. You know.
I have no idea if the Oracle is a guy or a girl. No clue. But this person has been writing me, and he just sent, this person just sent me a letter saying, "Hey, Fears, I don't know how to tie my shoe. Can you show me how to tie my shoe?"
I saw that,
and I said, I can make a video. I said I can do that.
Yeah.
So check that video out coming soon.
You reversed it on him right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because he was trying to imply that I don't know how to tie my shoe, and clearly I know how to tie my shoe. Because I mean, look, that seems pretty tied to me.
Yeah, you got the last word for sure.
Yeah. Well, it's not about getting the last word. It's just it's so funny that he thinks that I don't know how to tie my shoe when I really do. But yeah. So what else have you been up to? How's the family? How's work? How's everything else been going?
Good. Just try to get through this holiday season, you know.
Oh yeah. Now I do love Christmas, but sometimes the hustle and bustle does get pretty crazy, man.
Yeah, it's not like it was when I was a kid, you know.
So have you even started your Christmas shopping or no or what?
Oh, just a little bit.
I just have my mom left, and I've got my friend LC left, and that's about it.
Yeah.
I already bought something for my dad's grave, and then I got my dog Enzo a couple of chew toys. I bought my brother a really nice book on cars because my brother's obsessed with cars, and then my brother's wife loves vegan food, so I got her a vegan cookbook. So I just need to. My mom's hard to shop for because I wanted to get her a really nice gift, and she loves teapots and British stuff, so she's expecting that. And I was like, I don't want to buy the same shit for my mom. I said I want to get something really nice that she's not expecting, so it'll be a surprise. And
maybe you get her favorite tea, baby. Maybe you could order her her favorite tea.
Oh well, see that's hard too because she won't drink American tea. She goes to a website, a British website. I don't know where it is, but she goes to a website and she has her tea imported over from England, and then she goes to and then they deliver it to my mom's doorstep.
Does she like horror movies or anything?
She's not a big movie goer, but I kind of have an idea. I asked my my aunt, my grandma, what her favorite perfume is, so I may get my mom her favorite perfume. And she loves Bath and Body stuff, like all the scents and the shampoo. So I may get her something like that.
Get her a gift card from there, from
Yeah,
Bath and Body.
That's what I thought. So I thought about getting my mom some perfume, and then So
that's your mom. She's gonna like whatever you get her anyway. So
yeah, I know. I just didn't want to get the same crap because my mom has enough tea, enough teapots. She collects teapots. I was like, I don't want to get her the same shit. I'm like, I want to get her something really nice, And so are you still planning to come in February?
Yep.
So is it going to be early February or at the end of February?
I think it's in the middle. I forget the exact date. I think it's February. I think it's right in the middle, 10th or 11th, something like that.
Okay. Because my friend Eric from Missouri, he's also coming in February, and I was like, well, hopefully it's not on the same time that Larry's coming,
Oh yeah, we're working out. Like I said,
So the minute
I plan on tearing up the town
with the Fears man.
Oh yeah, I hope you can hang, bro.
Oh yeah, dude, come on, you're talking to the Fears man.
I hope we don't get locked up either, though. But
oh no, it's gonna be a good time, my friend.
Oh yeah.
But listen, family comes first. So take care of you and your daughter. You know, because you're coming to Florida to go to her cheerleading competition.
That's what I'm saying. I'm really coming down here to get crazy with the Fierce Band. But I'm telling them, you know.
So take care of the family first, and then come party with the Fierce Man.
No, I will definitely, yeah.
Because now you don't mind being in a vlog, do you? I gotta get Larry at least a cameo in the vlog, man.
I might let you get my hands or something. I don't know.
You're getting in the vlog, buddy. At least your voice, you know.
Yeah, we're definitely we're figured out.
Because you can't come to Florida and hang out with the Fierce Man, your favorite YouTuber, and not be in a fucking vlog, man.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I told Visions the same thing. I was like, Visions, if I come, you're in the vlog.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And he was like, oh, I don't know, Fierce. I'm like, I know. You're getting in the vlog.
You think we could go, you think we'll be able to see Randy maybe, or?
Oh yeah. I told Randy you're coming.
Yep.
Randy's
guys out buy you dinner or something, you know?
Yep. Yeah, Randy's really excited because Randy had no idea you were coming. And then when I told him, he's like, oh, no fucking way, Fierce. I'm like, that's what he said. He said he's coming. I said he said his daughter has got a cheerleading competition. And he said while he's here, after all that shit's done, he's going to come party with us. And Randy's like, oh, Fierce, I'm down. Yeah. And I was like, all right, Randy, sounds good, buddy.
We got to hit that mini golf up too. I want to see if I can beat the Fierce, but we're going to play $100 a hole.
Oh shit! Oh man! All right,
we're playing 100 a hole. So, but you know, if the most you lose is 1,800, so that's
there you go.
No, I'm just joking, but yeah,
I was like, I'm like my mini golf skills better be on fucking point, you know.
I just say, yeah, if I say that, I better go practice right now. It's cold here in Indiana. I can't go out and practice, so you're gonna have an advantage.
Well, you know what? Actually, I don't have an advantage because I have not went mini golfing since me and Sam went mini golfing. So it's been a while.
Don't try to hustle me. I've seen the vlogs. I've seen your putting action.
Wait, have I done a vlog since Sam? I don't think I have.
No, I'm talking about the ones with Randy and.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm really good at putting.
Oh, I've seen it. That's what I'm saying. You're trying to hustle me.
Yeah. So the thing is I'm really good at the short game. I hate putting from long distances. That's what I need to get better at. I'm really good at putting at short distances, but yeah.
Yeah.
So what else has been going on?
Not much. Just working, man. Just working the casino.
So I forgot what do you actually do at the casino? Do you mind telling everybody? Are you a poker player or are you blackjack? Well, what do you do?
Mainly just a dealer, but every once in a while I'm a pit boss, you know.
Oh, sweet.
Just in charge of all the games, but mainly just deal blackjack and roulette, craps.
Is your casino big or is it a little casino?
Oh, I'd say it's big. I mean, there's only a couple. I mean, it's not like Vegas, you know, where there's only one or two. But yeah,
Have you ever been to Vegas?
Average. Oh yeah, I used to work in Vegas.
Oh, cool, Larry. I'd say the biggest fucking casino I've ever been. This place in Vegas is fucking massive. It was so impressive. Me and my buddy Eric, we were in college, and that's when that Chris Angel Mind Freak show came out, you know? And me and Eric loved the shit out of that fucking show. I love Chris Angel's Mind Freak. Plus, he's a great magician anyway. So I had like a summer break, and Eric had not came to visit me at all. And he was like, hey, Fierce, you know, I've never been to Arizona. I'm going to go check out you and your film school. So he came for a whole week. So half the week I showed him around my film school and my college. And then he said, hey, Fierce, I've got a surprise for you. And I said, what's up? He said, I've already booked us tickets. So you're fucking going. And I wish he would have told me in advance because I had to take off of work at the last waking moment. And my boss was really pissed off. And but I said, I don't care. And he said, Fierce, I've got us tickets for 4 nights at the Luxor Casino. And on that Saturday night, we're going to go see the Chris Angel Mind Freak show. And I was like, oh, shit. I'm like, are you serious? And he's like, yeah. He goes, that's my graduation present to you, Fierce, because I was about to graduate college.
Oh, that's nice.
So I said, "Oh, dude, man," I said, "You're a really good friend. Thanks a lot." So we go to fucking Vegas. We party our ass off. We're drinking, going ballistic. I'm like in my 20s. So is Eric. And then we see Chris enter from the back of the stage. We're sitting like in the middle of in the middle of the theater. He comes in the back and he's throwing magic cards everywhere. That's one of the greatest magic shows I've ever seen, Larry.
Yeah, he's good.
He's
I
really
used to
good.
watch David Copperfield. I don't know if you ever heard of him or not.
Oh yeah, I've heard of him. I've watched his show a couple times too.
He used to be the man in Vegas, but then it became Chris Angel or whoever, But
and me and Eric actually went and saw a couple shows. We saw 3 shows over there. We saw the Chris Angel Mind Freak show first. Then we saw Siegfried and Roy, and then Penn and Teller. We saw Penn and Teller too.
Yeah, I think they were at Lexor. I think they played at Lexor too. They were pretty good.
Yeah. The only one
I saw Siegfried. Now, like I said, I was working in Vegas at the time that lion took him by the throat.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. The only one that wasn't at the Luxor, I forgot where we saw Siegfried and Roy. I think they were at the Bellagio. I can't remember, but
that is at Caesars.
Caesars, I'm sorry, yeah. So we went to another casino. Plus, I went to Caesars anyway because 1, I wanted to gamble there, and 2, I love The Hangover. And Eric was like, "Fierce, we should go get lunch at Caesar. Go check out all the movie locations, like where they shot The Hangover in the Caesar. Take pictures, and then go to fucking that magic show, Siegfried and Roy's." And I was like, "Dude, sounds like a plan to me. Let's fucking do it." I'm like, "We're here for 4 days. Let's just fucking go nuts,"
Right.
And so we went, got lunch, saw the show in the afternoon, and then at night, I just took pictures everywhere. I tried to line up the shots of where the Hangover guys were. Like when they're in the lobby, I took pictures all in that lobby. When Alan falls in that fountain.
Right.
Took a picture by the fountain, and that fountain is not in the lounge. It's kind of near the lounge. It's near like the check-in desk, like where you go. I got pictures of all that shit, man. Have you ever been?
Did you go? Oh yeah, I've been all. Like I said, I lived there for 4 years, but
yeah, I was like, have you? I was talking about the Luxor. Have you ever been in the Luxor? It's a really nice hotel.
Yeah, it's probably the worst hotel in Vegas right now, though.
What, Luxor?
That's right. It used to be it, but yeah, that Excalibur, those are like considered cockroach motels.
Really? Well, because like whenever we went there back in the early. Like, we went there in 2010.
Yeah, it was a big, but yeah, now they're outdated. And
really?
Like oh yeah, even like Caesar's Palace isn't even considered top notch anymore.
Oh man. Well, back then the Luxor was fucking epic, man. Like they had like so much. They had like their buffet. Me and my buddy Eric had their buffet at the Luxor, dude. That's the biggest buffet. They had food everywhere. It was insane. They had a workout area. Me and Eric went and worked out. They had a massive pool, and it was really nice. I don't know. So why did it like turn into a roach motel?
Just because Vegas, they build bigger and better. Just
okay.
It's now it's dirty. It's at the wrong end of the strip. It's
okay. Because like when I remember when I saw it for the first time, I'm like, they made a glass pyramid, and the whole thing, it's like 40 stories. Like me and Eric were at the very tip top. You know what I'm saying? There's like 40 or 50 floors, and I looked over the edge, and like I almost got sick because it's so far up our hotel room, and everything was like back then. Everything was modern. I guess they just didn't keep up to date with it, and now they've let it go to shit.
Yep. Yeah,
I'm really surprised because I remember we rolled in and all the parking structure was brand new, and they were like, "You can rent a car." And I said, "Oh, we don't need to rent a car." I said we drove from my college, and I drove in the Fears Mobile. That silver car. We drove that silver car to Vegas, and once we were done in Vegas, we hopped on over to near Area 51, and I got a photo near that little sign that says like no trespassing. Any person beyond this point will be subject to arrest or shot on sight. And classic Fear style, I got as close to the sign as possible, and I'm all like, giving a thumbs up and shit. So yeah,
living on the edge.
Well, that trip was so great, buddy. So what are the new? I haven't been to Vegas in forever. What are the new hotels that outbeat like the Bellagio? Is the Bellagio still pretty good or no?
Yeah, it's still decent. You know, the Venetian, and you got, of course, now they got a big spear there that's like, I don't know if you've seen that or not. But that's the big thing now. It's the biggest.
What about the older ones like the Palm? Is the Palm still good?
No, horrible.
Really? Oh shit.
Yeah.
And then they have that. Well, what about that castle one that's like built like a castle? Is that
Excalibur trash?
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's still cool compared to what you see in most places, but for Vegas, I mean, if you say you're staying at Excalibur or Lexor or Circus,
isn't there a hotel by that Eiffel Tower?
By Paris or Planet Hollywood?
Yeah, is that still a good one?
Yeah, I mean, average.
Okay. So what's like the newest hotel they got there?
They got a new place downtown called the M.
Okay.
But it's downtown, you know, the old Vegas.
Yeah.
It's just like I said, it's just now it's all about who can have the biggest night, and they're noted for their pool. They got a pool that's like 800 yards long. I mean, you know, it's like a quarter mile.
And the funny thing is like now Chris Angel doesn't even do his show at the Luxor, probably because that hotel's gone to shit. Now I looked him up on the website about a year ago just to see what he's been up to, because I know he quit magic for a while because his son got some type of cancer, and so he put a lot of money into helping his son get over cancer. Now that his son is cancer free, now the last 5 or 6 years he's went back to magic, and now he does his shows at I believe Planet Hollywood, but that was on his website.
Well, yeah, it's probably so.
Because I guess the Luxor, like you said, has gone to shit. Because on the Chris Angel Mind Freak show, all 5 seasons, the first season he did it at the Aladdin, and then after the Aladdin, the Luxor came to him and said, "Chris, we love your show. We want you to film your show, and we'll give you a free suite at the Luxor." And he did the rest of the show at the Luxor, and that's when me and Eric discovered how fucking epic the Luxor was.
And yeah, back then it was, but like the Aladdin, they tore it down.
They tore the Aladdin down.
Oh yeah.
So what was that a good one? And then it just turned to shit, and then they tore it down.
It was just old. I mean, this had a lot of history behind it, but I wouldn't say it was good. I mean, you know.
Yeah. The first season of Mind Freak, he did it at the Aladdin, and so now that's gone.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So when's the last time you went to Vegas, buddy?
Probably a couple years ago.
Yeah, I haven't went since 2010, so I'm definitely overdue to go to another Vegas trip. But yeah, me and Eric on the way down, we saw the Hoover Dam. You know, so we saw that. So we did the full Vegas trip. You know.
Yeah, well, it's changed a lot. It's not like it.
Yeah, I've never flown in. We drove to Vegas in my car, so I'm sure it's a lot different when you fly to Vegas.
Oh yeah, I mean, it looks like a scene from like a fairy tale when you fly in, with all the different shapes of the buildings and lights.
The lights and shit. Yeah, but I remember at the Luxor, we looked out the window and you could see lights everywhere at night. It was insane, dude.
Yeah.
Well, that's a shame, man. That's a shame that the Luxor, like, I know it's still built and I know they still get business, but it's a shame that it's like went to shit.
Yeah, like I said, it's not like it used to be. Now it's just about nightclubs and swimming pools. You know, it's not even about gambling.
Yeah.
Shopping, high dollar shopping.
I mean, there's always going to be gambling in Vegas. I mean, that's what it's famous for, you know.
Right, but now every state, most of the states around have casinos now. It used to be where, if you wanted to gamble, you had to go to Vegas or Atlantic City.
Yeah, or Reno.
Yeah, Nevada, I guess I should say. Yeah.
Yeah, Reno, because Reno's got, Reno's the what's their slogan? The smallest, biggest city, or whatever the hell it is. I've never went to Reno, but I went to Atlantic City, and that was fucking great. And I went to Atlantic City twice, and there's a lot of gambling down there. A lot of gambling.
Oh yeah.
And me and my dad gambled down there, and then I went to Vegas with my best friend Eric, and that was a fucking blast.
What was your favorite game to play?
Oh, well, I've got two. I love the slot machines, and then but the actual game. Me and Eric played a lot of Texas Hold'em when we were down in Vegas, and then the other one I love playing 21. Love playing 21.
Uh-huh.
So me and Eric were just playing like back and forth. Eric's like, "Hey, Fierce, you want to go to the table and do some Texas Hold'em?" I'm like, "That's cool." I'm like, I'm kind of on a hot streak playing, blackjack. So I'm like, let me hit this 21 up for a couple hours, and then we'll move over to Texas Hold'em. So
Hell yeah.
Eric actually that trip won more money. Eric won $500, and he was like, "Fears, I'm cutting myself off." And I was like, "Well, get out while the going's good, buddy, because then if you play again, you can all." I said, "You know how fucking Vegas is, Larry. You work at a goddamn casino. You could be like on this incredible high, and then all of a sudden you play one more hand, bam, zero, it's gone."
Yeah, that's what happens to everybody. They think they're gonna break the bank, and
Eric got on a hot streak, and he kept winning and losing, and then all of a sudden he hit the big $500, and I was like, "Eric, we're out of here." I said, "Get your chips, let's get the fuck out."
Find the door. Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, Fierce, I'm already going." So he actually won more money than me. Like the start of it, I just kept losing. I started with $100, I lost 80, and then I pulled out another $100, and I kept winning and losing. And I was like, "All right," I said, "if I don't hit big," I said, "I gotta hit big at least once in Vegas, so it'll be a good story." But I wasn't hitting. I would make my money back, and then I would lose it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So I would have $100, and then I would lose 80, so I'd be down to $20, and then I would win 80, and I'd be back to $100. And I was like, "Fuck me!" I'm like, "Come on, man!" Finally, I hit big, Larry. Not as big as Eric, but I hit big. I won about, I think it was $350.
Well,
And I was like, "All right, that's pretty good. That's decent. I'm checking out." And I took my tokens up, and I was like, they said, "Oh, do you want more, sir? Or are you cashing out?" And I said, "Oh, I'm cashing out. Give me my money." And they just gave me the money. And then Eric was like, "That's pretty good, Fears. That's decent." I said, "Yeah." I said, I gained $250. I started with 100. Now I'm at 350. So I'm like, I'm satisfied. Let's go.
Yeah. Did you ever bet any sports at the sports book or bet any horses or anything?
No, we didn't do that. We just basically we just gambled in the casino.
Uh-huh.
Like in between me and Eric getting drunk and going to the nightclub and going to the Chris Angel Mind Freak show, we were just gambling and hitting on chicks.
That's yeah, free drinks and lots of hot women.
There was women everywhere.
Oh yeah, but you better have a Gucci and a Rolex watch, or they don't. Well, you know what I mean? I can't compete.
See, back then, when you're in college, we were struggling, because I'm like, well, I don't have Gucci nothing. I'm 40 and I still don't have a Gucci watch. You know what I'm saying? But I do all right. I've definitely make a lot more money now than back in the day. So, but we didn't have too many problems talking to chicks because my buddy Eric is fearless. He'll talk to any chick.
Right.
And it depends. I was telling Carmine, confidence is key. If the chicks get over a level of hotness, then Fears gets a little nervous, but I'll still talk to him.
Yeah.
If I know I can pull it off, then I'm just talking, mingling, flirting with the chick, all that shit. But when they get to a level of hotness, I don't say it out loud, but in my mind, I'm like, I don't know if I can pull that off. But you know what, Fears? I'm like, Fears, fuck it, just go for it, because the worst thing that she can say is no.
Right. She can't even slap you these days, so you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah. Carmine said, "Did I get any bush?" Sadly, I got some digits, Carmine, but I didn't get any bush.
Carmine's crazy. Hey, I'll tell you one thing, though. The most important thing about picking up a chick, if you don't have a bunch of money, the second most important thing is confidence.
Yeah. See, that's what I told him. I don't know. Have you been watching the stream?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I said it a million times. Confidence is key. They don't like chicks. They don't. Nothing against the silent, strong type guys, but or guys that barely say anything.
Yeah, you don't want to be cocky. Be confident.
Yeah. Don't. That's a great way to say it, Larry. Carmine, don't be cocky, but be confident. Like, I'm not making fun of the guys that barely say anything, but a woman doesn't want a guy that's like always hanging out in the corner, barely saying anything. They want a guy with confidence.
Yeah.
Now, I've got tons of friends that are kind of quiet. Like Visions is one of those guys that he doesn't say much, but when he does say something, he's funny, you know?
Yeah. But he pulls with his smartness and owning his own business. That's what helps him, you know?
Yeah, see, that's what helps Vision. So everyone's got their strengths and weaknesses.
Right. You just got to find your strength and
exactly.
And use that. Yours is confidence. And I mean, you got to promote yourself, you know, your YouTube channel, your TikTok.
I would say my two best strengths are I have a lot of confidence, and I'd say three things. I don't give a shit what people think about me. I'm confident, and I'm a great conversationist.
Yeah.
And girls, as we know, Larry, they love to talk.
Oh yeah.
So I'm very good. Yo, Timmy, what's up? Good to see you. Good to see you, Timmy. Timmy's back. See, now it feels like a normal Fears stream. All the fans are coming back. For a while, Larry, man, I was hanging on by a thread, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, man, I'm struggling to come up with content because I can do a show by myself, but it's a lot easier when you have fan interaction. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. You only talk to yourself for so long, you know?
Yeah, that's why I would just like do short little shows.
Yeah.
You know, I would just get my point across. And like tonight, I'm getting kind of tired. I probably won't even do any of these topics tonight. Well, I'll probably review Mindwarp. Have you seen this movie yet? Have you seen this one?
No, I didn't do my homework. I didn't know.
That was good. Oh God, this one's good. I haven't watched Brain Scan yet, but thank you to one of the fans. I forgot the fan's name. A fan actually recommended Mindwarp, and it was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
So yeah. So that'll probably be. I'll probably switch the title after I get done talking with you, and I'm probably gonna say Mindwarp review and hanging out with the fans because I don't
let me slow you down. You can kick me off whenever you want, bud.
Oh no. Well, I wanted to hang out with you for a while because like we hadn't. I was like, well, one.
Yeah, I just want to get caught up with you.
I was like, well, one. I wanted to get caught up with Larry. Tell him, hey, I'm sorry. I promise I wasn't trying to block you or any other fan. I don't know what the fuck happened, but it seems like things are getting back to normal now.
And then somebody wrote me on Discord and wanted me to ask you if you'd unblock them. I don't know who couple of them. I don't know who they even are really.
Who is it?
Walter White.
I don't know who that is. No idea.
And then Joey something.
Oh yeah, Joey. That's not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen.
Well, that's not gonna happen with Joey. Joey has been a pain in my side for years.
Okay.
Well, Larry, you haven't met him. Joey is, I hate to say it, he is the devil reincarnated.
Huh. Well, he seemed pretty cordial with me. I mean, I don't know his history, but
like he's nice to you because he likes you. He doesn't like me. Joey one time said, Fears, I'm glad he was making fun of my dead dad, which is so fucked up. So once he did that, that was the last fucking straw. But I've gave Joey so many chances over the years, and every single time he fucks me over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I didn't know. I did not know that, but
yeah.
I just relayed the message, you know.
Oh yeah, I understand.
Walter White, he's never said that. I'm not sure who it is, but I'll tell him he didn't know who it was. Or
I don't know who Walter White is, but I don't like Joey. Like when he made fun of my dead dad, I was like, yeah, I'm done. I'm done. I said if he had any hope of coming back, he ruined that when he made fun of my dead dad. And you guys know how much I care about my dad and love my dad. So I was like, that's so fucked up to make fun of someone's dead relative. I was like,
well, I didn't mean to bring that up. I just
no. It's all right.
What about Steam Hams? Is that?
No, I was just telling you.
Is that the dude?
I was just telling you the reason why I would never
right
unblock Joey is because of that. So yeah.
Well,
the Steam Hams is the dude. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm on the fence with the dude. I'll tell him I'll think about it.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah, I didn't mean to bring it. I just figured I'd ask.
No, you're fine. I'm not mad at all. I'm just saying there's no chance in hell that I would ever unblock Joey. Never.
Yeah.
Never.
Well, like I said, some of those trolls are people that you don't. I mean, sometimes they add a lot to the channel. You know what I mean? I mean, but if they go that start taking things personal, I get it. But
yeah.
some of those guys are kind of funny on certain things. But
yeah. Oh, I forgot to ask you, how was Thanksgiving with the family?
oh, it was good.
Yeah. So, what'd you guys do? Did you guys have it
Just
at your? Did you have it at
watched
your?
football and ate some turkey and ate some
Nice.
ham.
Now, did you have it at someone else's house, or did you have it at your house, or what'd you
I
do?
went to a friend of mine's, or a friend's house.
Oh, nice, sweet.
All the families went over there, and like I said, just nothing too exciting. Ate and watched some football.
Well, the thing is, I told you guys on actual Thanksgiving, I didn't even eat much because my stomach was killing me. I had to wait. I only had like some Sprite and I had like some toast because I had to force some food down because my stomach was killing me that fucking day.
Is the Crohn's worse during the winter, or does it matter?
No, it doesn't matter. Just it just some days it hurts, some days it doesn't. Like tonight, I haven't had a single pain. Everything's flowing, everything's good. So I was like, well, on Thanksgiving, half the day my stomach wasn't hurting, and then half the day it was hurting. And I knew I was like, oh, if I eat this whole big turkey dinner, then I'm just gonna throw it up, and I won't be able to enjoy my Thanksgiving dinner. So I said, I'll just wait. So I waited a few days, and I had all of the food in my freezer. I said, all right, now I'll cook it, now I'll eat it because now my stomach's not hurting anymore, you know?
Uh-huh.
And I could actually enjoy my meal. So
Yeah. Hey, so you can celebrate Thanksgiving whenever you want, I guess, you know?
yeah, I mean, I still did. I mean, I watched a bunch of Thanksgiving movies. I went into work. I still celebrated. I just didn't eat the meal until like 2 or 3 days later when my stomach kind of calmed down.
Right.
So because it was bad. So yeah.
Yeah. So you're going to LC's for Christmas. That'll be fun.
Well, that's part of what I'm gonna do. I'm going to his party. I'm going. I'm sure me and Randall will hang out either a day or two before Christmas, and then I'm going to my church. They always have a church service at night, so probably what I'll do is I'll probably do a Christmas Eve live stream after I get done at LC's. Go to church and then go directly from church to LC's. Party with LC a little bit. Come home, do the Christmas Eve live stream, and then on Christmas Day, open up all the gifts, have Christmas dinner, and then Christmas Day, I'll do a Christmas Day stream with all you guys.
Yeah, hell yeah, you got it planned out.
So yeah,
LC's gonna have some shorties there for you too. That'll be nice.
Well, that's what I mean, I hope so. That's what he said. So we'll see. Because last year we had 0 shorties. So
a little kiss over the mistletoe.
Listen, Fierce. I'm only getting older, man. I need to find a lady.
Yeah. Well, you're in Florida, man. There's got to be all kinds of them just running around there.
There is it's so hard to find someone compatible. It's so hard to find your soulmate these days because women, they either want, your money or just sex or a combination of both. I'm like, dude, Fears is old school. Whatever happened to, oh, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I'd actually like to get to know you,
Yeah, so, but I hate to say it, man, but those are hard to find.
They are. So, but it's going to be worth the wait because whenever I do find a nice Christian girl like that, it's going to be worth the wait. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got a point there. But like I said, I'm just thinking of Florida, man. All right, there's nobody around your hotel, around your apartment complex.
No, not. I mean, there's a lot of families that live in my apartment complex. Every once in a while, I'll see a shorty walk by and stuff. But yeah, but no, I'm telling you, it'll be worth the wait whenever I find a really nice girl that doesn't just want my money or just doesn't want sex or whatever. Like I like a girl that's both sides. I like a girl that's sexy and cute, but also she's got a great personality. Because you can be the hottest piece of ass in the world, but if you have no personality, then you're probably dumber than a box of rocks.
Yeah.
So I like both. So yeah.
So you're looking for a gym, then you're looking for the.
Yeah, I mean, what guy isn't?
Oh, I know, but like I said,
I forgot. Now you said you're divorced with your lady. Like, are you remarried now, or I forgot?
No.
Okay.
Took me one time to learn my lesson.
So now you're trying to find a lady too, buddy.
No,
Oh wait, are you done?
I won't ever get married again. No, I mean,
Oh,
I still like the ladies, but
okay, good.
I'm just the opposite. I want to find that lady that wants my money or wants this sex only. You know.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, listen, the fierce man loves sex, but it's not everything in the whole world. Like, I'm a Christian, so I would love a girl that likes sex, is a Christian, the whole package deal, basically. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Oh yeah, I know exactly what you tried to say.
So yeah, you know,
You ever see the movie Weird Science?
that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Get on the computer and be nice to get on the computer and just make up your own perfect lady, you know.
Well,
But
I kind of have done that. I mean, the yummy dillion sessions are always nice. You know, that's always nice.
yeah.
You know.
Well, you got them mail order brides too. There's some pretty nice looking foreigners out there that come over.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I've never checked into that, nor that I probably would ever check into that. But yeah,
I don't think I would either, but I know a lot of people that do.
Yeah.
Or have done it, I guess.
Well, a friend in college considered doing that, and I talked him out of it. I was like, "Don't do it, dude." And he's like, "Well, fears I can like marry her right away." I'm like, "Yeah, but you don't fucking know her, man." I'm like, "Get to know her before you marry her." I said, "Because what if you marry her and you guys are not compatible? Well, you're fucked because you're already married." And I said, "Don't do it, dude." I said, "I'm telling you," I said, "You'll regret it. Don't fucking do it." And thank God he didn't do it. Thank God he listened to me.
What about you ever thought about moving to the Philippines?
Nah,
You moved there, you'd be.
I'm staying in Florida. I
You'd be a
love living in Florida.
multimillionaire there.
Well, I appreciate that, buddy.
No, I mean it's fact. I mean, you go over there with what you got, and I mean you could handpick a woman, you know.
Well, there you go. There you go. Well, I'm gonna let you go, Larry. It was fun hanging out with you.
Hey, you too, man. I'll talk to you soon. Tell Randy I said hey.
Oh, I will. I will.
Tell the chat. Tell the chat I said hey, and.
Oh, yeah. Well, we'll stay in the chat. Stay in the chat because I'm gonna catch up with the chat and talk to everybody, and then I'm gonna let everyone go because I'm getting hungry. I haven't had dinner yet.
When are you gonna tell us one of your most memorable Christmas moments? I'm sure you got some crazy ones.
I got some good ones and I got some crazy ones. Do you want one?
Yeah, I'll get off here and you can tell it.
Let's see here. Let me think of one. I got one. I
mean, I know that can't top the cheetah dance off that you did that time. But
yeah, that one was nuts.
I know, man. I was telling my friend about that, man. And
it's legendary.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fears has been in a lot of situations where I'm like, holy shit, how did I get myself into this situation? Me being an older guy, I've totally calmed down. When I was young, I was going nuts. But like not in a bad
stories I've heard. I can
not
tell.
Not in a bad way. I was going nuts in a good way though.
Right. Just use this mischievous.
Well, you told me you've got tons of crazy stories. I can't wait to hang out with you in real life and you tell me some of these crazy stories because you said fears. They're so fucking crazy. I don't know if I could tell them on camera.
Oh, yeah. If I had a video, everything was recorded when I was 25 years old. I'd be a multimillionaire by the videos. Guarantee it.
That's awesome. That's fucking awesome. That's great.
Either that or in jail. I don't know.
All right, here, I'll tell you one that I wasn't even at. You ready for this?
Yep.
I'm hanging out. Me and my buddy Eric used to work together, right? At the car wash. So Eric comes in. He goes, "Oh my God, Fears, you missed a fucking epic night." And I was like, "Well, I'm like, it must have been because you sent me like 21 voicemails." And he went, "Fears, I thought I was going to jail." And I was like, "What the fuck happened?" And he's like, "All right, you ready for this?" He goes, "I wasn't even going to go out." He goes, "Trent dragged me out and Tom and our buddy Jesse. I guess they were like wanting to party. So they get all drunk and Jesse was he was the designated driver. So I don't know whose idea it was, but they bought a bunch of fireworks, right? They set them off in Jesse's car. All that debris is going fucking everywhere in his car. Jesse's pissed. He's like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?" And he's like, "Well, we're setting off fireworks." And he's like, "Yeah, in my fucking car." So he's all pissed off, right? Then they're trying to clean it up out of his car. They burn like some, like I guess like some holes like in his in the back seat, you know.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because
was it like firecrackers or like bottle? I mean, it was like shooting fireworks or just firecrackers or.
I don't know what type of fireworks it was because I wasn't there. Eric told me the story, but he said the prank is while they wanted to have the whole car filled up with that white smoke, you know, as they're driving, like driving away from the party, and they wanted it to look like that the car was on fire, so they lit off all these fireworks. So fireworks are in the fucking car. Fireworks are getting shot out the window, going everywhere. And I'm laughing on the phone because Eric called me on the phone, and I guess he was so drunk. He was so drunk that's why he sent 21 voice messages like, "Oh, Fears, I wish you were here." I don't know where I was. I think I was working that night. I don't know what I was doing, but I guess I wasn't there. I can't. This is a long time ago, so I don't remember. I just wasn't there for some reason. I was probably working, and so it got worse and worse and worse. They kept lighting off fireworks. Jesse's pissed beyond belief. They've ruined his back seat. You know, there's nothing left. And Eric and Trent and Tommy had to pay so much money back to our friend Jesse to get the back seat, like, you know, redone. It was in fucking shambles. You know what I'm saying?
All because they wanted to make it look like the car was on fire. Hell, they didn't have to make it look like it was. It really was.
Yeah. Yeah. And I was like, why the fuck would you guys even do that? He's like, Fears, you do a lot of crazy shit, you know, when you're drunk. And I was like, yeah, but who thought of this master plan, you know? And he's like, I don't know, Fears. He goes, one person said one thing, another person said another thing. We thought it was a great idea at the time. And I'm like, I guess I said I would have been laughing my ass off if I would have been there, you know? So,
oh man.
So the way the night ended is they pulled the car over and they basically tried to scrape out like all the debris out of the back seat, and they threw it out of the car, closed the car door, ended up crashing on Jesse's floor at sleep in the night there. When they woke up the next morning, I guess because it was at nighttime, you know, Larry, it didn't look as bad. The next day when the sun was out, they opened up the car door, the back seat, and it is in fucking goddamn shambles. and Jesse went, "Oh shit! Now that it's in the sunlight, it looks far worse than it did last night." And
yeah, that and being sober.
Yeah, and they were sober, and they felt like shit, like shitty friends. They're like, "Oh, Jesse, we're really sorry. We don't know what the fuck we were doing." And he's like, "Well, I appreciate the apology, guys." He goes, "But it actually was kind of funny." So he was like half pissed and half like laughing his ass off, you know. And he goes, "Well, at least I don't have to pay for it because my friends, they were like, well, we're gonna pay for you to get a new back seat, so because they had to redo they had to put a finishing on the back seat, and I guess they fixed it, but I missed out on a great night. But I remember Eric called me, was like, "Oh, Fears, get ready to hear about this one." And I was like, "Is it that epic?" And he goes, "Oh, Fears, you missed it." He goes, "It was fucking epic." I was like, "All right." I'm like, "Lay it on me." I'm like, "What's going on?" And that's what happened.
Wow.
Yeah, right.
Crazy, but yeah, at the time you think it's fun, I guess.
And I can't believe I missed it. And they're like, "Where were you?" I think I was working. And he's like, "Oh, Fears, you missed it." And I was like, "What the fuck did I miss?" And then he told me, and I was like, "Oh shit!" I'm like, "I wish I could have been there for that one." So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna let you go, buddy.
All right, bud. Appreciate it.
But it was so good hanging out with you, catching up, buddy. Because I've been wanting to catch up with you for a while. Oh, Larry already left. All right, bye, Larry. Well, it was fun catching up with Larry. All right, let me get back to the chat, and then I guess we'll call it a night. Well, man, this was a fun live stream. Things seem to be getting back to normal. Thank God, right? Thank God. Because I don't know what the hell was going on for the last couple of weeks, you guys. You know, no fan interactions, nothing. It was nuts. But I'm glad that the loving and loyal fans are back. I mean, I'm sure you guys didn't go anywhere, but I don't know what the fuck was going on. Somebody took over my channel for a couple of days and a couple weeks and went nuts. So yeah. All right. Let's get back to the Chizat, and I'll answer everybody's comments here because I've missed a few comments. And Timmy, I wanted to say thank you for all of the super chats because Timmy so far has done the most super chats out of anyone. Let's see. Just a Mom donated some. Visions donated twice. I think Randy did one. I think Larry bought one or two, I think. But Timmy has done it like 10 to 15 times. So thank you, Timmy, for all the super chats. I appreciate that. All right, let me scroll up and answer everyone's questions. Let's see here. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Let me find out where I was. Let's see. I answered all of Chicken Wizard's questions. And then Carmine asked me a couple questions. So where did I leave off? Here we go. Let me scroll down here. Let's see. Yo, Timmy with another super chat. Oh my Lord. Thank you so much. Timmy says, shout out to Larry. Well, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. Let's see. Timmy says, John Fears, what are some tips to get a MILF? Confidence, be cool, get on that sexy time. You know, she's a MILF. So, you know, if you have to date a woman with kids, make sure you're very nice to her children, you know. The normal stuff, Timmy, the normal stuff. Don't treat her like a piece of shit. You shouldn't treat any woman like a piece of shit, you know. Be nice to women. Carmine says, this is some great content. Well, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. I try to pump out the good content. Carmine says, Mr. Fierce, have you ever ate ass? That's a no can do on eating ass, my friend. Don't do that. That's just gross and nasty and probably smelly. I wouldn't know, but I can only assume, you know, so yeah, don't do that. Let's see. Timmy says, I heard that single MILFs are more desperate and less likely to need a condom. Oh, this is true. Well, it's true on the condom thing. I doubt that they're desperate, Timmy, but definitely on the no condom thing. So there it is. Let's see. Carmine says, this is a very nice community. Well, I would say it's 50-50, Carmine. All my loving and loyal fans, they're very nice. But in this community, we have some really shitty trolls. Some really shitty, idiot, spineless, coward losers that sit in their basement at their mother's house and hide behind and cower behind their keyboard. So don't get on the wrong side of the fence, Carmine. That would be my advice to you. Stay on the good side. Stay a loving and loyal fan. You know, because there is some pieces of shit in this community. I kid you the fuck not. And most of them are fucking trolls. You know, the pieces of shit. The other ones are loving and loyal fans, like all these great people in my chat, you know? So there it is. Let's see here. Let's see here. Timmy says, John Fears likes the classics. True. Very true. I'm an old-fashioned type of guy. You know, I try to treat women with the highest respect possible. Let's see. Let's see, what else? I like the Star Wars edition. Oh, God, Carmine, you've seen that. Yeah, that was the worst. That's probably one of the worst videos I've ever put up, but apparently the fans love it. I did my best. I tried out for Star Wars. That was the day that I found out that I'm better off at hosting and vlogging. I'm not a good actor. What you see with Fears is what you get. I'm better at hosting, interviewing, editing, shit like that. But it was Star Wars, so I had to fucking go for it. I'll probably never do another audition ever again. And if I do an audition, I won't upload it to YouTube. Oh God, I'm so embarrassed of that video. I almost have taken that video down, but the fans begged me to keep it up. So for the fans, I didn't want to let them down. I kept it up, but I was that close of taking it down. So yeah. So anyway. Anyway, I thought I did horrible, but apparently people love it. So, Larry says, thanks for having me on. Sorry to the chat for being so long. Oh, Larry, you're fine. You weren't too long. We were hanging out. We were having a good time. Again, shout out to Timmy for that super chat. Appreciate that. Larry says, cool, $2. Hell yeah. I appreciate that. I would put John Fears in Star Wars as the main character. Well, thanks, Timmy. That's very generous of you. Same. I think you did well. Well, I appreciate you saying that, Carmine. I'm glad that you think so. I don't think I did a good job in that audition. I mean, I went for it. I did my very best, you know, but I don't think I'm a good actor. But thank God I'm a good vlogger. I'm a good entertainer. I'm a good content creator. I'm a good editor. So I've got strengths in other departments, you know. Plus, I love interviewing people. I'm pretty good at interviewing people. I'm a good host. So there it is. Plus, we've been going for a while now. I haven't done a long stream in quite a while. Nice 2-hour stream. Nice. Well, I appreciate you saying that, Carmine, but, you know, I guess it just wasn't meant to be. I don't have any ill will against her. She's a very lovely person, and I wish her well, and she got married, and, you know, that's just how the cookie crumbles, you know? But I don't have any ill will against her, you know? I wish her well, you know? Timmy says, it'll be good to see John Fears versus Larry in the mini golf. Oh, yeah, that's definitely happening. That's happening. Will Fears be victorious? I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. We will find out. But Larry, I do think we should gamble on it. Maybe not $100 per hole, but Larry, how about this? How about $1 per hole? So whoever wins will get $18. I think we should do that. We got to put some money on it. Since you're a gambler, you know, and I'm a gambler, you work at a casino, Larry, I think that'll be the wager. $1 per hole, Larry. Do you accept Fears' challenge? Do you accept the challenge that I'm throwing your way, Larry? Oh shit! I better start practicing my my putts. But I'm throwing the challenge out to you, Larry. What do you think, Larry? Are you down? What about that? $1 per hole. I will put up $18. So if I lose, I'm going to give you $18. If you lose, you got to give me $18. How about that? Fears is going down. Live stream the entire match. I don't know if we're gonna live stream the match. We'll definitely vlog the match. We will vlog the match. Oh, there it is. Larry said it's on. All right, so it's on. So get ready for that vlog coming soon in February after Christmas. Oh, I'm going down. Am I? Am I, Larry? You son of a bitch, you're going down. The challenge accepted. I'm ready to rock and roll. Do those putts. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Timmy says the winner gets to bang Stifler's mom. Oh, hell yeah. Listen, I don't know what actress they got to play Stifler's mom, but that actress was smoking fucking hot. I would bang Stifler's mom every which way that she wanted to. So, yeah. Fans will see it summer of 2027. Probably. I need to get better at fasting. I need to get better at and faster at editing videos. I'm working on it. I promise. I'm working on it. You guys will see that Titanic vlog at some point. I promise I won't turn it into sleepaway camp, you know, situation. I made you guys wait, what, 2 years for fucking sleepaway camp? Visions had to make a fucking video about it. Like, Visions like, Fears, make the fucking review. And I was like, all right, I promise I will. And then I just went and took a nap. And then I just kept putting it off. And then I was like, I probably should make it now. So yeah. Don't worry. Vlogs are coming. Vlogs are coming. Carmine says, bang all the chicks. I mean, yeah. Yeah. All right, Timmy, before I go, how about one more epic super chat, buddy? Have you got one more in you? I'm just curious. I'm just playing around. Only if you guys want to. Only if you want to. Timmy, I appreciate all the super chats. You are a good guy. Or, well, I'll be honest. I don't know if Timmy is a guy or a girl or an alien or a sub creature. I don't know. But I appreciate Timmy. So, yeah. Yeah. Larry says, I know you're busy just giving you shit. Oh, no worries, Larry. I know you were joking around. I was joking around too, but it's actually kind of true too. Even though Fierce is busy, I'll tell you what, sometimes I don't want to edit because, like everybody, like every human, sometimes Fierce gets depressed. And I was getting really depressed with all the no fan interaction and some idiot troll like trying to take over my channel and doing God knows what. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, I haven't hurt anybody. And I'm like, how the fuck did this troll do this? Why is he blocking my fans? What the fuck is going on? And I was petrified that he or she, whoever the troll was gonna upload like Nazi videos to my channel and trying to take down my channel and do horrible things to my channel, even though I've been working so hard at both my channels. And now that I'm finally getting some clout for my channel and I'm getting paid for one of my channels, I still need to get the main channel monetized. I'm doing my best, you know. But it took forever to get the vlog channel monetized, and I was like, everything's going so great for the channel. I don't want it to be ruined by some fucking idiot online doing God knows what. And yeah, so sometimes I get, like any human does, I get discouraged sometimes. I get lonely sometimes because I'm like, I would like a woman in this fucking century. I would like to be a dad. I'd like to have some children. And I'd like to get married, you know, in this century, not next century, in this century. I'm only getting older, you know. Women can only have children at a certain age. I'm almost 50, for God's sakes. In 10 years, I'll be 50, you know. So I don't want to be having children when I'm like 55, you know. I want to be having children and having a wife in my prime. And Fears is in his prime right now. So hopefully it happens sooner than later, you know. So we'll see. I hope. You know, I hope. Anyway. Well, it's been a fun stream, I gotta say. Well, before I go, let's review Mindwarp, shall we? Mindwarp, shall we? Yo, Timmy with another super chat, another $2. Timmy says John Fear's girth would stretch out Stifler's mom. I mean, I don't want to brag, but you're probably right, Timmy. Listen, no woman has ever complained about the Fears man's penis. They've celebrated Fears man's penis. Usually. I think I got one comment from a chick one time. She was like, I remember what she said. I'm gonna kind of have to sugarcoat what she said. She goes, "Hey Fears, can I give you some advice?" And this wasn't my ex. My ex did not say this. This was a girl from the old college days. She goes, "Hey Fears, can I give you some advice about your performance?" And I went, "Yeah, go ahead." And then she went, "Well," she goes, "Listen," she goes, "the sex is great." She goes, I'm not making fun of the sex." And I said, "Yeah." And then she goes, "But," she goes, "you're so gung ho. And then whenever we want to go for round two, you're kind of tired." I'm like, "Well, yeah," because I looked at her like she was nuts. I'm like, we just had sex for an hour. Give Fears 5 or 6 minutes to catch my breath, and then we'll go at it for another 2 hours or whatever." She's like, "Well, I just thought, like we could just do it again real quick." I'm like, "You can't give me 2 minutes to rest, you know?" So that was the only, I guess, advice that a girl ever gave me. And I was like, "Look, let me catch my breath. I'm ready for round two whenever you want. So just give me 2 minutes and then we're ready to rock and roll, you know?" But either than that, no girl has ever complained about the Fears man's goods. That's the most polite way to say it. So there it is. There it is. Let's see. Timmy says they celebrate it and then it showers them. Oh shit! Oh my God, Timmy. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. I'm not gonna repeat that, Timmy. You're going a little bit too far. A little bit too far. That's nuts. But I appreciate the extra $2, Timmy. And I do agree on the growth. All right. Well, to end this epic stream, a little bit of mind warp action. Okay. This movie is going fucking nuts. Let's see, when did they make it? Classic 80s shit. Oh, I'm sorry. Not classic 80s shit. Early 90s shit. 1991. 1991. Still a great movie. Got a little bit of Bruce Campbell in there. Bruce Campbell, he's one of those actors that does a little bit of everything. He's done comedy, he's done action movies, he's done superhero movies. Like he's been in a bunch of Spider-Man. Then he's been in sci-fi like this movie. He was in the sequel to Escape from New York. So Bruce Campbell is one of those actors that can pretty much do it all. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, um, I start watching it, and this is a future that I would not want to be in. So this movie takes place. They don't really say how many years in the future. It just says thousands of years in the future. That's what they say. I would say when someone says thousands, I'm guessing it's 1,000 years into the future. World War III has went down. Society has went to absolute shit in this futuristic movie. They don't want to deal with their problems. They don't want to deal with what happened. They don't want to deal with what's happened to the land. There's no animals anymore, or barely any animals. There's no crops. There's barely any water. Pretty much, the Earth is dead, and they live in this kind of plastic bubble society where everything is perfect in there. And they call this perfect society in-world. In-world. E-N, not I-N. E-N. In-world. And every human in this society has got this little computer chip in the back of their neck. And they lay on this bed, and this thing shoots out of the bed and connects into their neck. And they live in a perfect utopian society in simulation. So the only time they're not hooked up to this supercomputer is when they have to take a shit, bathe, or eat. So they disconnect and either bathe themselves and then they get hooked back into the system, take a shit or go to the restroom, or if they're eating. And as soon as they're done with that, they get hooked back into the system. Well, there's this girl named Judy, and she's so sick and tired. She goes, "Why are we living in simulation when humans should just deal with problems? Real life is way better than a simulation." And she can't convince anyone to get rid of the computer. She's like, "Fuck this computer." She's like, "I'm so sick and tired of being living in simulation." And they're like, "Oh, no, 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 no." They're like, "You can't do that." And then she's like, "Well, it just seems like you guys don't want to deal with our problems." She's like, "The world now, after this world war, we've got a lot of problems that we could fix." And they're like, "Oh, no, no, we live in this perfect society. We don't need the world. We've got in-world. This simulation world is great. Just live in harmony." And she's like, "This is kind of fucking boring." So she goes to this person that's in charge of the master computer, and she goes, "I want to be disconnected from the system forever." She goes, "I can't fucking take it anymore." And he's like, "Really? Are you sure you want to do that?" And she's like, "Yes, I want to do that." And he's like, "All right." So what's he do? He disconnects her, and the law enforcement of this utopia puts her on the real world, out of the plastic bubble, and they call the real world Outworld. And she bumps into Bruce Campbell's character. He's kind of this drifter, and he was actually born in the real world. He wasn't born in world. And she's like, "Oh my God." She's like, "So you've lived outside?" And he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Before World War III, me and my family were prospering, and then the whole world went to shit, you know?" And he goes, "They asked me if I wanted to live in world, and I just said no. I just rather just go at it alone." And then he's like, "Have you ever lived in Outworld?" She's like, "No, this is my first time." He's like, "Well," he's like, "let me teach you the fucking rules." He's like, "There's a lot of crazy shit out here, that's trying to kill you." And apparently, because of World War III, they used a lot of chemicals and biohazard shit. And like I said, they made a lot of horrible decisions. And they said, because of all these horrible decisions, there's these subhumans that live underground. And he said, if they get you, they will kill you and eat you. So he's like, don't let them catch you, or they'll kill you and eat you. And I'm watching it. I'm like, oh shit, all right, this is getting interesting. So Fears Man is definitely going to rate it a 9 out of 10. It was a little graphic because once they get underground, they call the underground people, the sub creatures, crawlers, because they're crawling around in the earth and shit. And a lot of crazy shit. They get down there. Bruce Campbell almost gets killed like 5 or 6 times. There's this woman that like cuts off one of the crawlers' ears, all sorts. Then they're drinking human blood and all sorts of crazy shit's going on. And what's funny about the movie is Judy finally escapes from the crawlers, and when she gets to the surface, all of a sudden it cuts to her sitting in her chair, and the whole time it's been a simulation. And she's like, "Wait, what? None of it was fucking real?" And then the master guy remember I told you guys he's the master of the computer. Turns out the guy that invented this holographic simulation computer to have everybody in world live in harmony is her dad. And he never revealed that to her. And he goes, "Well, you wanted to know what the real world is like. Do you really want to live out there now?" He goes, "I just made it simple and just gave you a fucking simulation of what it's really like out there." And then she's like, "Well, I guess I kind of am grateful," but she goes, "I kind of want to." She goes, "I wish it would have been real because I fell in love with that Bruce Campbell character and da 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 da." But she's like, "All right, yeah, I see your point. It's fucking crazy out there." And so he goes, "Well, I'm retiring, so now I'm bequeathing you the job of being the master programmer of this system." And it ends with her in the computer station, and she's about to take over the job. So it had its flaws and shit, but I'm gonna give it a big thumbs up. 9 out of 10. Check it out. I haven't watched Brain Scan yet, but apparently I did some research on Brain Scan, and I don't remember the kid's name. The same kid that was in Terminator 2 that plays John Connor. He's a little bit older because, like, I think he was like 8 years old in Terminator 2. He's like 15 or 16, and he's in Brain Scan. The same. I don't know what his name, Edward, whatever the fuck his name is. The guy that played, or the kid that played John Connor in number 2. He's in Brain Scan, so that's pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to watching Brain Scan. So, would Fears suggest Mindwarp? It's kind of a crazy movie, but it's a crazy 90s movie that's actually really good. And let's be honest. Bruce Campbell's the fucking man. He can act in anything. And he's fucking hilarious, you know? He's a really funny guy. So, I highly suggest checking out Mindwarp. Check it out. Good stuff. Good 90s shit quality movies. It's like half shit, half good. Got that fucking 90s flair on it. Oh, the future, it's so great. You know, hook up to the system. Why the fuck would you want to live in a holographic simulation? Get out there, enjoy fucking life. Don't have a fucking cord connected to the back of your fucking neck. What the hell? But it was an all right film. It was pretty good, pretty good. All right, I'm gonna answer a couple more questions, and then the Fears Man is going to get a shower, get something to eat, watch another hilarious movie, and time for sleepy time. All right, let's see here. Here we go. Because we're going on like 2 hours. Fears needs to get a little napping. Timmy says, "What a great stream and guest appearance from Larry." Oh, I agree. I definitely agree. Mm-hmm. Fears, you should have done stand-up. I thought about it, you know, but that's a lot of pressure, Larry. You know, what if Fears made all this material and then I got up on stage and then no one thought I was funny? At least you guys think I'm funny. You know, I like doing comedy spontaneous. I think it wouldn't be as funny if I prepared jokes, you know. Like I feed off of your guys' energy, and then I'll be like, "Oh, that'll be a great time to make a fucking joke there. That'll be a good one to make a fucking joke there." So I think it's a lot better doing it spontaneous. Nothing against comedians that prepare shit. But yeah. Anyway. Let's see here. John fears if a woman looked like Stifler's mom. Wait. John fears if a woman who looked like Stifler's mom wanted to bang, but she was the mom of one of your friends, would you accept the advantage? Oh no, I would not do that. I definitely would not do that. That's where I would cross the line, Timmy. I'm sorry. That's where I would not cross that line. No. But again, Stifler's mom is not real. The actress is real, but the character, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Big shout out to Richie and Timmy. Well, I think it's a good time to end it right there. But hey, Timmy, thanks for those 2 super chats, my friend. I appreciate that. Timmy always coming in hot with the super chats. Well, that was the last sip of the coffee, and you know what that means. Fears is tuning out. Gonna get some edits in, get a hot shower, a little yummy dillion time, and then mosey off to sleep. All right, I'm taking off. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to FearsMan26, Fears Vlogs, the second channel. Follow the great Timmy MC at Timmy MC 2010. Timmy, you need to make a new fucking video about Tommy NC 2010. I've been waiting for some new content for a while, buddy. Make some new content, all right? I don't think me and the fans are asking much. Make some new fucking content. All right. Follow the challenge master, Richie Wright. I'm taking off, but I'm glad everybody enjoyed the show. Glad to see all the fans are back, or mostly all the fans are back. And I'm taking off. I'll be honest, I would like to see Visions comment here and there, but hopefully he'll be back soon. Visions, I know that you still watch, and I appreciate that you still watch, but I would love for you to comment. You know, I want things back to normal, you know, but give it time. Give it time. I'm sure it will. Give it time. I'm sure it will. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh shit. Timmy says my next video is on sleepaway camp. Oh God. Well, whatever you do, Timmy, don't put me in it. Don't put me in it. Leave me off your channel, buddy. Leave me off your channel. You know what you should do? Oh, I got it. I got a great idea, Timmy. You should add Tommy NC 2010 into sleepaway camp scenes. That would be fucking hilarious. Do that. That would be a funny idea. Just slip Tommy's like footage into sleepaway camp. See how that would turn out. That would be kind of cool. All right, I'm taking off, but like I said, follow Fears at FearsMan26, the main channel. Follow Fears Vlogs. Follow my TikTok. Give me some TikTok love. FearsMan26 on TikTok. And this is Fears. Peace. Deuces. Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. And I'll see you guys later.